everyone, and welcome in. I am Pam with BeeCreative Crafts, and this is Off the Hook. Hold up. Let me go turn off the stuff over here. Whoop. Forgot I had that open. All right. Hey, Miss Carrie. So we got Miss Adele and Diane here. Miss Soy Mouse, that's my little cousin Carrie. All right, y'all. So tonight we're going to do some color pooling. So let me go drop the link for my peeps that want to come up. And we're going to see if we can color pool. Now, I have several that I have already dug out of my stash. Hey, Karen. And Miss Granny D sent me a list. Y'all, I got stuff at my feet here. She sent me a list of Red Heart yarns that should color pool. Now, this one here is not on that list, but it is labeled as a pooling yarn. And it should work up with this design here. Not in those colors because, well, it's a different colorway, but this one should. This one is called Hot. H-A-U-T-E pooling. So probably not going to do this one because I know how it will turn out. But I have several others that are Red Heart that we're going to try. And then I also went and bought some from Hobby Lobby that I want to try. And when a few people get here, then we'll get going. I'm going to switch to my other camera and I'll show you the website that I use and how I've been doing it. And this, let me get a hold of it here. I made another one. Hey, Connie. I made another one for me because I sold the other one. So I made another one. This is with Mistletoe, which is, we'll just use this one right here. This yarn right here. Red Heart Super Saver in the color Mistletoe. Granny D says that's an old list that was before the pooling yarn came out. Very cool. I think it's cool. And you know what? I had several of them in my stash, so I grabbed them. Thanks, Connie. And Connie was saying she had sent in some Connie, Buddy, and King. Wait, I said that wrong. Connie the Biscuit and King Buddy Love. Let's see if anybody else has popped in. Hey, Miss Adele. Hey, Robert. Carrie says, hey, I'm here too. I saw you. Hey, Jerry. And Miss Tank. Welcome in, everybody. So we are going to find out if these yarns will color pool. I have no idea. Karen says, looks like you're hooked on that out. I am. Hey, Tiffany, welcome in. I am hooked on it because, I mean, look how cool it is. Okay, so I don't have any idea what or if Hobby Lobby yarn will color pool, but I did buy this because it's pretty and sparkly. It may be too long of a color and it may not, I don't know. We're going to find out. And then I bought this one. This one is called Nevada Dusk, and this one is just called Christmas. Hello, Happy Diving Board. How are you? I don't recognize your channel name. What is your name? Or would you just like me to call you Happy? And, okay, so that's, I thought I bought one more. I guess not. Okay, so I bought those two from Hobby Lobby. And I had one over here in my secret stash. Some Crafter's Secret that is also the holiday yarn. And this one is called Christmas Print. And this one is Crafter's Secret. It also came from Hobby Lobby. So that is what I have got. We're going to test. Hey, Sandy, welcome in. Happy Diving Board is Miss Sandy. Hey, Paula. There's Chloe back over here. Alrighty. Let me move all this out of the way because I just set it where my camera's at. I switched my camera, my work camera. I switched the computer and the other one. I flip-flopped them because I think the light will be better over there for what y'all are going to be watching. We're going to find out. If not, then we'll try it a different way next time. And then I have all of these. Oh, looky there. Paula has been a member for 2 months. And Miss Soy Sauce is Carrie. Oh, yeah, I also have this one that's Hobby Lobby that I grabbed out of my stash. This one's called Old Glory. And what did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this one is in the list. This one is called Reef. I think this is the one I'm going to start with to see how it's going to color pool. And so that you don't have to keep doing a different test swatch each time. Karen says, so does the yarn have to be long color changes? I've wanted to do this for years. It needs to be long enough so that you can do, I would say, at least 2 or 3 stitches per color, but you don't want it so long that it's just going to be self-striping. So, and they don't have to be, the colors themselves don't have to have the same amount. Like on this one, my red, I was able to get 12, 12. My green had 11, and my whites were 3. So each color change doesn't have to be the same, but you want to keep your color, each color, time you get to that color, you want to keep it the same. So every time you get to red, you want to do 12 stitches. Every time you get to green, you want to do 11. Every time you hit a white, you want to do 3. Or whatever your tension gets for you. Carrie says, oh, there's probably new people who don't know her. She is Carrie, Pam's cousin. Yes, she is. And she is not a yarnaholic. She is not. But she does occasionally get us off topic. But I have been told to stay on the topic of yarn. That is true. Chris said she is on the phone with her mom, so she'll be right back. All right, Chris. Diane, how long do you know it should be? I have no idea. There is a website that we are going to play around with today. It's called plannedpooling.com. And we will drop in the stitch count. Granny D says she couldn't find any of the yarns on the list, but she has some that may work. She knows she has some on the list, but where? I hear you. One of them I didn't even realize would do that, and I glanced up and I was like, oh, I can see it from right here. So that's the only reason I have it. That's this one. And I know I have some of the other ones, but they're in that cabinet over there, and there's a crap ton of stuff in front of it, so I can't get to it right now. And hey, Nana Michelle, she said she is in the ads. She should be out by now. And she said spring raid. Yay! Okay, so let me move the stuff. That's what I was doing. I was moving the stuff out of the way. So if anybody has yarn in your stash and you're wanting to test it out, I will show you how to do it, and then maybe we can drop it in. I will share the screen and we'll do the plan pooling, and I'll show y'all hopefully what it will look like. So I've got my little notebook here so I can write down all these little numbers. Can I help you, Tiny? And move this back over here. Alrighty, and we'll leave that sitting right there. Settings, camera. This camera. Ta-da! Okay. See which way we got going here. Alrighty. So this is what we're gonna, this is the one that I've already, that's the one I'm wearing. Ooh, Robert said his Christmas shopping and wrapping is done. Yay! Okie dokie. Hey, Dawn. Alright, so I'm going to be using this swatch right here a lot. I'm not going to use the whole thing, but I'm going to be using it just so I don't have to do a test swatch each time when I test out these different yarns to see if they're going to pull. So that's the only reason I grabbed this one. But I'm going to show you how to do your test swatch. So you're going to grab your hook that you're wanting to use. I'm going to use today. Hey, Bojan. Yes, my scarf was done by Plan Pooling. Let me toss it in here. Hey, Steve. It's behind me. There we go. Yeah, I did this one with the Plan Pooling. So everybody's tension is going to be different. Everybody's hook size, everybody's yarn. And I have not been doing my Plan Pooling with the moss stitch. I haven't been doing it with corner to corner. I've just been using a good old-fashioned single crochet. And if I'm needing to add a little extra stitch, then I've been using a half double. I've been tossing it in so that I don't have to loosen or try to adjust my tension too much. So, but yeah, this is the Mistletoe, and it was Plan Pooling. Like I said, my red was, for this one, the red was 12. The green I had 11. And then the whites were 3. And it's all about what color you, or how many stitches your stitch count starts out with. And I will show y'all that when we get up here on the, when we get to the website section. So first you're going to do is you're going to chain through an entire color change, like so the entire sequence of colors. And then you're just going to go back through and work a single crochet in each of those stitches. So really easy, really simple. I've been doing mine two passes just because sometimes the sometimes when you do the going into the chain, at least for me, my tension's not as, it's not the same when I go into the chain as it is for the rest of the blanket. Tank says her old mind just can't compute numbers anymore. That is why I'm using a website, so I don't have to try to figure out the math. And I don't even know how many colors this, whew, y'all, this yarn's gotten fuzzy. How many colors does this one even have? Maybe this wasn't a great one to start with. There's 2 of those. Staying in camera here. Ooh, those are some funky color changes, y'all. I don't know if I can see these color changes. Can y'all tell that? Those are like really close to the same. Carrie says she made most of her Christmas gifts, so I am crafty, just not yarn obsessed. Exactly. I can't tell if I've gone through an entire color. I don't think this one's going to work, y'all. I mean, it says it should work, but these are some really tiny color changes. Okay, we're going to scrap this one. I'm going to grab one that is easier to see. I'm going to grab the one I said I wasn't going to use. We're going to do this one. Just because you can see the colors better. Okie dokie. Hey, Missy. She says she is new to my channel. Never crocheted, but I enjoy watching, and I think it's cool how y'all create amazing things. Aw, thanks, Missy. I've been seeing you over at Miss Nancy's channel. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Now we're going to chain through the entire color sequence. And I may give that another one a go, but those shades of teal are so close. I don't know if I'm supposed to be counting that as one or if I should count it as separate ones. I don't know. We're just going to chain. Whoa. And then we'll go drop in our numbers in the other website, or in the website. And you can use whichever hook you want to use. You can, because everybody's will be different based on the hook that you use and the yarn that you choose. Hey, Crafty Ann, new subscriber, found me through Spring's channel. Perfect time because she's been wanting to try this. Awesome. Well, thank you. Dawn said, pretty new nails, Pam. Aw, thanks, Dawn. Okay, so have I gone through the entire color palette here? Let's see. So we've got white, gray, black, white, gray, red. White, gray, black. Yes. Okay. So white, gray, black, white, gray, red. Okay, so let's back this up just a smidge here. Okay, now all you're going to do is you're going to work a single crochet in each of those stitches all the way across. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Chris. Chris said he's going to be listening and lurking. And then y'all can do your chain or your single crochet across however you want. You try to keep your tension. I kept my tension on the looser side because it's easier for me to tighten or to toss in a half double than it is for me to go back and tighten up the stitches later to keep my stitch count the same. So has anybody in the chat, has anybody tried color pooling before? Rudy says he won't be able to upload videos on YouTube. I'm sorry, Rudy. So let me know if y'all have tried color pooling. Rudy said he got a strike. He said, what should I do to upload again? Well, you have to follow the YouTube rules. Chris. He's talking about color pooling. He said he peed in the pool, so yellow is the closest he got. So that would be a no on the planned pooling. Granny D says she tried and failed many times. Me too. And I was like, by golly, I'm going to figure this out. And I watched so many videos, and then I saw Donna Wolf from Nastasia recommended this website, and I was like, oh, I can do it now. Now, the website does say it's for knitting, but it is, you can use it for crochet too, just instead of doing, instead of just knitting, you use a single crochet. And it makes it so easy. And Carrie said her mama has tried to color pool. That would be my cousin Brandy. Y'all have seen Miss Brandy. Y'all have also seen Carrie if y'all have been around my channel. They've been up on panel once or twice when I first started doing lives. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. She said, hi, Pam and friends. Hugs to all. And there's Miss Mama Riz. All right, and now we are at the end. Okay. And basically, you just want to be able to go through the entire sequence of colors. You didn't have to make it as long as I did. You just really need to make sure you have the full color sequence at least one time. And then now all I'm going to do is I'm going to chain. And then this time, instead of going all the way across, I'm just going to go through the entire color sequence one time. And then we're going to start counting our stitches. Granny D said she never tried it with single crochet. She always tried using the moss stitch. I just couldn't wrap my head around doing it with the moss stitch. And I don't know if it's because, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I was like distracted and doing other things when I was trying to learn. But this here, using this website just really clicked in my brain, and I was like, haha, I can do this now. Because the website makes it so easy. It takes out all of the guesswork. And then the main thing, once you get going, is just keeping your tension and your stitch count the same. That's the main thing, is to make sure every time you get to a gray, you do the same number of stitches, and every time you get to a white, or whatever your stitch count is. Now, if you have multiple, like say you have 2 bands of gray, 2 bands of white, they may have a different stitch number. Carrie says they lurk on occasion. I lurk in a lot of lives. Now we're going to go see if I've gone through this entire color sequence. The first one I did, I used a K, so my color section changes were shorter. So I had 9 and 8, I think, were my numbers. Okay, have I gone through the whole sequence yet? And we're back to black. Okie dokie. And Elizabeth saying she loves how my color pulling looks. That scarf I made was beautiful. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Okay, what did I do with my pen? Okay, so I'm going to start right here with this black. So we're going to say black, and we're going to count it up. And instead of counting the top, I count this little post here. So for black, we're going to say 3. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to count that as 4 white. Even though that one's kind of split, it's okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we have gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. We're going to say 4 on the gray. It's not exact science, y'all. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the white, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the gray, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the red. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the white. I don't think so. I may have to go back. 4 on the white. May have to go back and recount my numbers here, y'all. Carrie said crocheting is actually pretty satisfying to watch. Aw, thanks, Carrie. Elizabeth says, I don't know if I could figure that out. I had too much sun and salt and waves when I was young. You could totally figure it out. So then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the gray. Let's see here. Let me just keep going. Maybe it's going to be 4. Maybe this one's 4, 4, 4, and 4. Oh, that would be 5. Oh. Bojan said Donna Wolf from Nastasia did a blanket on her Facebook page. That's how I found out about Plan Pooling, and I really liked it. Donna Wolf is how I found out about this website. Elizabeth says, okay, math, it's not for me. Tank said it wasn't sun, salt, and waves that messed her up. Oh, Tank, you're cracking me up. Okay. Y'all, I gotta take this headband off. I keep poking it on the camera here. Okay, let's see here. I know I said I was going to use these little thingies down here, but I'm changing my mind. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 on the gray. We'll back it up. So we got gray. So that's what I got there. And I don't know. What do y'all think? 4 on the black? Or 3 on the black. What did I say before? I said 3 on the black. That's what I said before. So we'll leave that for right now. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the white. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just stop here for a second. I'm going to start with this black right here so that it's all black. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got 4 black. Cross that out, make that be a 4. Aw, thank you, Elizabeth. She said, as usual, my nails looking gorgeous. Well, I've been trying to keep them pretty. Now we're going to do the white. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the white. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the gray. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the red. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the white. And y'all, we got somebody in the basement, and I will go pull them up here in just a second. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the gray. Okay, see, I was right. I should have just stuck with my first instincts, which was everything was 4. Okay, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Alrighty. Hey, Lydia, welcome in. Okay, so let me pull up Miss Nancy. Welcome in, Miss Nancy.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy. I'm going to make you tiny off
No
to the
problem.
side there. If you can help me keep up with chat, that would be amaze balls.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Yes.
Well, amaze balls.
Okay.
I'm going to switch to my upper camera, too.
Okay, and I'm going to go share the screen, so it's not even going to matter that I made this same, because when I share the screen, it's going to change it. Hey, Earl. Alrighty, so planned pooling is where we are going to.
Okay.
All right, planpooling.com. I did put the link in the description box below, so y'all can just click on it. Is that big enough? Can I make, I don't think I can make the shared screen solo, can I?
I do not know. I've never tried it.
Oh, maybe. Haha, sort of, kind of. It didn't really do much, though, did it?
No. You probably have to change the percentage of your screen. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I can do that from in here.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Take says she needs some Earl dancing tonight. I think we can do that. Okay, y'all. Can y'all see this? It's not very big. But can y'all see that screen okay? That's as big as I can get it right now. I'll see if I can do something else, but y'all let me know. Okay, so you go over here to this plan pooling, and you can drop in all of your colors. So color 1 is not going to be purple. We're going to make color 1 be black, and you just click in it, and then you go over here and you click the color that you want it to be.
Are you using a different yarn besides the mistletoe?
Yes, right now I'm using, the yarn I'm using is called Haute, Haute.
Okay.
But if you want to do your test swatch, then I will do, I can do the, we can test yours out too. That would be pretty. I like that one. I wish I had that color. I like the way that one's pooling. That's not what I've got, but okay. All right, so we've got the black. I'm going to go through and add all of my colors first. So then we're going to go white. And y'all, I'm just randomly picking I mean, you could drop in numbers, I suppose.
Did you say
Okay,
hi
then
to
right
Bojan?
I did. Hey, Bojan.
Okay. I'm
And then,
I'm at the bottom of the. So if I miss anybody, oh hi Missy.
and then we're going to click add a color. And now we're going to add a gray. Maybe. No, gray.
Ladies in the ads.
Okay, that's oh yeah, that's gray. Oh yeah, I've got the ads turned on. Okay, so that's gray. Now we're gonna add a red. Make it be this bright.
That's a cool tool.
It is super cool. Okay, then we're gonna add another white. Okay, so what I do for this, if it's a duplicate of the same color that's in there, I just copy. I copy the color code for the first one and then I just paste it. And then we're gonna add one more color, which is another gray.
Bojan said, I sent you a message on Facebook. I found this yarn. Can you please see if it's plant pulling yarn?
Okay, I will take a look at it. Give me just a second here. Okay, so now I've got all of my colors in there. So now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change it to make it be 4 stitches for each one. Because you put the number of stitches in, that's why you have to do your little tester section here. Okay, so if I start with 51 stitches, so if I chained 52 and then did 51 stitches, single crochet, that is how this particular yarn will pull.
Looks like doggies. Hi, dog.
You can also go circular or back and forth. And so this is if we're going back and forth. This is not working in the round. This is just strictly back and forth. Now, if you up here at the top, you can go 1 stitch longer, 5 stitch longer, or you can go 5 stitch shorter, 1 stitch shorter. So we're just going to go 1 stitch longer. So say you wanted it to be 52, and it'll show you how your color pulling pattern is going to change just by adding 1 stitch.
1 stitch.
So that's what it looks like just by adding 1 stitch. That's pretty cool looking. It's almost like a what's the word? Almost looks like it's moving. I can't think of the word I'm wanting to use.
Me neither.
Optical illusion.
Yeah.
Okay, so we add 1 more stitch, and then that changes it to that.
I'm gonna mute for a second.
Okay. And then add 1 more stitch, and then you can get this striped effect. And then you just keep playing around with it and just keep adding stitches until you get the color pulling that you want it to do. Okay. Now this one should have a plaid-like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these whites. I'm going to change those to 3 just to see what kind of different pulling it gives me. And just by adjusting my tension so that I have 3 instead of 4, that's what it would look like.
It looks more like the one that you did with the mistletoe.
Right.
The triangles. Oh, not the, what are those called? Diamonds?
And I could also go in and if I used a smaller crochet hook, then I will be able to get more of the, like I might be able to get 5 of each and then get 4 of the white or maybe 5 of the gray.
So at first, so it's just trial and error to see.
Yes, and that's why I was saying I was going to use. Hold on, can y'all see? Go back over here. Let me go back.
Back where? Hi, Susan.
Back here. Okay, so that's why I said I was going to use just a test swatch. That way I didn't have to keep doing the this part of it over and over and over again. I could just take my color or my yarn and just drop it in. So if I go with a smaller hook, where did I put them? That's just a
I
question.
don't know.
We gotta get this blanket thingy off of me here. Oh, I set him behind me.
Did someone see where I put my phone? Oh, there it is. Mama Riz says, Pam, you're so smart. And Susan Burke came in.
Hi, Susan. I have my moments, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna drop down to an eye hook, and we're gonna see what different, or what my stitch count would be if I drop down to an eye hook. And then let me go. Before I do that, let me look at. Let me.
You can make yourself
Bojan
bigger.
doesn't always. He doesn't always. He can't always stay for the whole life. So let me look and see if what he sent is color pooling.
Okay.
Let me see. Where did it go?
Yeah, I'll show my little mouse that we're working making tomorrow right here on my screen.
It says blanket thingy is such a technical term. It is. Mm-hmm. Elizabeth says, I think I should pay someone to make that for me. It's not that bad. It, like I said, once you get the Bojan, it sent me to, where did it send? Oh, okay, I'm on the wrong. Hold on.
The first one that Pam did took her a while, but the second one she breezed through that one because she already had done the other technical numbers and stuff.
Okay, so Bojan, that one is striped. It'll make the one that he sent here. I'll show y'all what he sent. Is this one here, the Super Saver stripes? It will color pool, but it will be more of a striped effect because it's such a long. Each color pass is really long, so it'll be more like a. You can get, it will color pool, but not like a plaid, or unless you're making something really, really, really big. I think it'll come out more like self-striping. Hey, Kelly. But you could absolutely do a test swatch and drop it into this plan pooling program and see what kind of cool effects you could get with it.
Yeah.
Because you might could get like a not a houndstooth. Well, yeah, or like a big chevron looking, like the way it pools. But you can pool with it, absolutely. It may not look the same as some of the others. It won't be like a tight, y'all know what I'm trying to say? It won't look like that. It won't be a small pattern, it'll be a bigger pattern.
Crafty Annie says, this is going to be my 2024 goal. I really want to master this.
Please do. Okay, so we started with the black, so we're going to start with the black on this one too. So I'm going to chain one. Do I have whole color pass there? No. Where's my other little thingy? Where did it go? It's down here. Yeah, I'm just going to jump over here onto this one because that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to unravel it all. Where's it at? There it is. Okay, so now we're going to start with the black again.
Make yourself big.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing nothing.
I can do that. Let's hide this one for a second. Okay, so we're gonna try with the black. Let's see how many I can get with the eye. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we still got 4 with the black with the eye.
Karen says, just like a new pattern is all about the count.
Exactly. We got
it's all about that base. It's all about that count.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to say that that's 4 on the white. One, 2, 3, 4. We got on the gray. Hey, Trish.
Hi, Trish.
3, 4 on the red. Elizabeth says I need to make a lot of those scarves next Christmas and sell them for big bucks. Ooh, Bridget says, woohoo, went to her mailbox and the petticoat came in today. Awesome. 1, 2, 3.
Trish says, Pam, your envelope arrived this morning. Thank you so much. Haven't opened it yet.
Wow, Trish, that took it a hot minute, but yay. I'm glad it finally got there. And now let's see how many this gray one gets. We got 5 on the last pass of gray, so hopefully this gray will also be 5. That way it's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, 5. Okay. So now let's go share screen again and see. Oh, that's handy dandy. We can just, can I swap?
Crafty Annie says, Karen, isn't that the great thing about yarn? All you have to do is frog and try again.
Oh,
Trish wants to know when you sent the package.
When did I send that? I don't remember. It just seems like it was a while ago, but it may not have been as long as I thought. I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, so we're going to go over here to the black. The black, we still had 4. The white has 4. The gray has 5.
Ooh.
The red has 4. The white has 4. Boo, boo, boo. And the gray has 5. Boom. Okay. So that is what we get if we change it up. And so then we can go longer, longer, longer.
Oh, I like that one. I like where the black is. I like the way it looks.
And the smaller the hook, the more color you're going to have. So like if I even went down even to a smaller hook, then I'll have more color together. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Trish says the mail takes ages here. Sometimes something from the city half an hour away can take 2 weeks or more. Yikes.
Wow.
And Lydia says she has to plug her phone. It's going to die on her.
Okay. And see, some of these just look random. I mean, it is color pulled, but it's not a specific pattern. And then there's that.
Hi, Connie. Art by Connie's here.
Hey, Connie, welcome in. That was kind of cool. You got like a stripe of, I don't know, black and white. That was kind of different looking too. But so that is some of the color things.
That one, the white stands out more.
Yep, and then the other one, the black did.
The black
go one stitch longer.
So it depends on.
Yep, and then on that one, the black stands out.
No problem, Connie. I had technical difficulties on the first part of the live.
I'd have to look back at my emails, Trish. I can tell you when I sent it. She said I might wait to open it on Christmas morning because I'm on Mom this year. Aw. Connie said she went to Hobby Lobby today and got a bunch of yarn. Woohoo!
Fun.
Right. So, have you worked up your test swatch, Nancy?
No, I was here late, remember?
Okay, so you need to do a chain through your entire color sequence, and then do a single crochet in each stitch across.
Okay.
And then once you do that, then you'll just do a single crochet again in each stitch, and then we'll count each stitch in that one. And you could probably do like for me, like when I'm single crocheting into the chain, my tension is not the same as it is the rest of the blanket. So like later on in the blanket, I can adjust my tension more so than I do when I'm going into the chain.
Yeah, the chain is always tight. That's what I usually use a bigger hook on the chain, then I do the rest of the blanket so it's more or less even.
I guess I could take us back to where we're all like, you want to stop screen share for right now. Mama Riss says, "Do we get to shop tonight? I'm in the mood." I don't know if I have anything to set to raffle off.
I wasn't planning on it today, but and thanks to Earl, because I wasn't going to go back on the part 2. I mean, like there's only 5 people there, and then when I went into StreamYard, StreamYard already had automatically turned it off. So I'm like, it's already off. He goes, you could do it again.
Oh yeah, it did. Because when I went in to look, it had stopped.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I was starting the green again here. So I started with the green, then white, red, and then white again, and then the green is starting again.
Okay, so now you can just. Oh, Chris said adds. So now you can just chain and then go all the way across again. Just single crochet in each stitch all the way across.
Okay.
And then when you get to through the whole color sequence, go a couple more and then just turn it, and then we'll go back the other way, and then let me know and I'll go ahead. Okay, so you've got, what was your color sequence? I'll go ahead and write it down. That way I can go ahead and be getting the thingamabobby Rudy.
Green, white, red, white.
Green, white, red, white. And anybody in the chat, let me know if you are working up yours, and then we can go drop your stitch numbers and colors. Connie, we are playing with color pooling. But so if anybody has, so like Bojan, if you've got your yarn sitting there and you've got time to work up a test swatch and can give me your color count or your stitch count, we can drop it in. Ooh, Connie is knitting. And I'll tell you what, let me go back to screen share. Let me show y'all what happens with that if I clicked in the round. I started with a 6 and then I dropped down to a 5.5. Miss Mama Riz.
I'm using a 5 right now.
Okay, so yeah. Let me go back over here. Yeah, I'm still big. Okay, so right now that is if I was working it flat. If you do circular, or say you're working in the round, this is how it changes up the stitch pattern.
Quick question. Even though it says knitting on there, you can use this for both, right?
Yes, it says knitting, but you just substitute, instead of one like knit stitch, you would substitute out single crochet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was kind of, so you get a corner effect.
Ooh.
But you're working side to side, or you're working in the round. So you can make like you can make like a beanie. Well, obviously not with 90 stitches on a beanie, but you could drop it down. And then you can go back up here and change it up. So 60. So if you wanted to get that type of, oh, that was kind of cool.
Trish says she's eating strawberries and ice cream. Shh.
So that one, if I used my eye hook and I worked in the round and did 64 around and made a beanie, that is the color pooling, working in the round with the beanie that I could get with those.
That's pretty cool. So you can get like a stripe effect without having to have striped yarn.
Yes. So there's no ends to weave in except for when you start and stop, but not after each color change.
Awesome.
Which is pretty cool. But yeah, so you can definitely do this. You can do this as knitting, or you can do it in crochet. Crochet, you just swap out and do a single crochet.
Awesome.
And I'm going to go ahead. So we're doing
Missy says she loves the stripes.
That was pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so we're gonna go green.
And Dawn says she's picking out on chocolate. Shh.
Ooh, yum. Okay, so now we're gonna remove this gray. Boop.
Can I tell the ladies in the chat? When you write that out, everybody can see it. So who are you trying to hide it from?
Oh, Trish, hold on. What's Trish eating? Strawberries and ice cream.
Strawberries and ice cream. Well, at
Don't.
least she's got a fruit. She's got a fruit, right?
Exactly.
That counts for something. That should balance it out.
I know that that's not your stitch count that we're looking at, but I like the way that's pulling right there too on the screen.
Oh, that's pretty.
Dawn says pics or it didn't happen. Exactly.
But you wrote it out.
Elizabeth says now I need some purple and hot pink in it. It does. And I've got some other yarn over here that I'm going to test out that I got from Hobby Lobby. And the thing is, you know, it's just about keeping your stitch count consistent. So I have not tested Hobby Lobby, so I don't know if their color changes are going to be consistent. You know, some may have like a short color change and some may have long. Now I tried the color pool with one. It had about 7 or 8 different colors. And while the color changes were the same all the way across, I could only get like 1 stitch out of each color. And that was just odd. Too much.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dawn said she did eat her dinner first. Chocolates or dessert.
Okay.
But Maria says Chinese hot and sour soup with tofu. Ooh.
You can keep the tofu.
I like the way Chinese food tastes, but it doesn't agree with me. Connie said the closest Hobby Lobby is an hour away, so she doesn't get there often. Well, Michael's and Joann's are both an hour-ish away. Joann's a little further. Michael's maybe 50 minutes. So I don't get there, but Hobby Lobby is about 25 minutes away. So I get there more frequently. I live in a very rural area, so 25 minutes is not that far. That's not that big of a drive for me, because I mean I have to drive. It's beside Walmart. Trish is asking Bridget what she make, and Mama says Tank, that yarn looks cool. Tank made fried cabbage with sausage. Now that sounds good. I haven't had fried cabbage in a long time, but that sounds really good.
Okay, I'm at the end of this row. Do I do another single crochet row?
Okay, no. Have you? Or so is that 2 rows then that you got?
No, this is just. It took me a while to get to that first row.
But I mean, so you did a single crochet in each one, and turned and did another row. Crochet.
Huh? Do a second row.
Is that going into the chain?
This is going into the chain.
Okay, yeah, so chain and then turn and then just single crochet. Connie, I am in Tennessee. She asked me what state I'm in. I am in Tennessee. What state are you in? And then, let's see, you're with the red. So once you get to the green, once you get back to the red, then you can stop. You don't have to go all the way across. So go through the red, and then we'll count once you get to the green, we'll start counting. Scratch what I just said. When you get to the green, let me know and we'll start counting.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, Trish has never had fried cabbage. It's really good. Bridget says and it's not fried like you don't batter it and fry it. You cook it in a pan with probably since she had sausage, I'm gonna guess she cooked it in the sausage grease. But you put other stuff in there, it's really good. Okay, Bridget said she had ham, mashed potatoes, ham gravy, deviled eggs, rolls, potato salad, banana pudding. Oh my gosh. Avalanche cookie bars, steamed broccoli, cauliflower with cheese. Oh my gosh, Bridget, that sounds delicious.
She did had it all today?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Whoa.
Wait, yeah, because she has Bridget. What's she made?
Where is Bridget living? So I can
Yeah.
start driving.
She's in South Carolina. She said, yeah, she made a big meal tonight. Wow, that sounds so good.
How big is your
Okay.
house, Bridget?
I'll stay outside with the goats and stuff. I don't mind, or the pig.
Oh, she has goats?
I think she has a goat. I think she has a baby goat, or well, it's probably not a baby anymore. And she had a pig named Tiny. Trish says she loves leftovers. Fry everything up together. Grate cheese on top and a sauce. Ooh. Connie is in Kansas.
Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Tank says we are Southern girls, Connie. Mama Riz has never had fried cabbage either, but she said she bet she would love it. Bridget said she has not mastered cooking for two. And she lives in the middle of nowhere. Me too. Connie says she does not like fried cabbage. I do. Tank said she cooked it with butter and olive oil because her Jimmy Deans didn't have grease. And Bridget said she fixed the big meal because today they were celebrating Yule. Awesome.
Okay.
Mama Riz says she has to Google what Yule is. It's the Yuletide, the part of the Christmas holiday. I can't give you the exact definition. We had Christmas trivia, and I learned all about that 2 days ago, but it was kind of in and out of my brain.
You slept since.
I did a crash course so I could do well on Christmas trivia. Oh, all right, there you go. Bridget said it's a 3-bedroom with 7 acres to roam. Oh, she got to just bring us a tent with a little heater. We good to go.
I don't mind camping.
It's a little chilly. I mean, because she is South Carolina, so I mean it's not as warm as where you are. Oh, are you at the green? Hey, you at the green?
Okay, I got the red, white, green, white, red, green, white, green, and I'm ending with the green.
Okay, so you already passed up the green. We needed to start counting when you was at the green. Okay.
Oh.
Go back to your first green and count the number of stitches you did in green.
And we count the ones that are all green, right? Do we count this one that's almost green? You know what I mean?
We'll see. Well, we will have to count it. We'll just see where we're going to count it at. Okay, so give me your green count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so we got 11 green. Okay, how many white?
3.
That tracks. That's what I kept getting every time. Okay, how many red?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Ooh, 13 on the red. Okay, I was guessing 12. Okay, how many on last white?
3.
Okay. All right, so we dropped in your numbers. See, right now you've got a really good saturation with your green and your red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll go 1 stitch longer. Because right now we're at 67. Okay, that's 67. And that would be 68. Okay, so let's go. There we go. So that would be 74.
Okay.
What are you wanting to make?
This is all I have, so I can't make too much.
Okay, so if you did 75, you could do a striped effect.
Oh, that's cool.
And 76 would give you the plaid. We probably need to do yours shorter so you could do like a scarf, right?
Yeah.
Like a skinny scarf.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, right?
Is that my piece?
Okay, so 30 is your total stitches. So let's do like 35.
It's not my fault. What's there?
You could do a big one. So that would be
One
37.
second. I'm gonna tell my husband something. I'm keeping the money.
You want another bite?
No, now he wants to give me another bite.
I got your peanuts.
Okay, let me go back over here. Connie said her road is a red brick road. Oh, thanks to Susan. It's yummy. She cuts onion, bell pepper, jalapenos, usually cooks with bacon, not sausage. Yeah, me too. Bridget said, yep, Yule is like Christmas, but for people that are not Christian. Okay.
Jay literally ate the whole cake.
Tank said Yule, or the winter solstice, is a pagan celebration of the rebirth of the sun. Okay. Chris says, so Bridget, when are you putting visitor cabin on the land? Bridget said, as soon as it's cleared, she has taken volunteers now to cut and clear. Tank said it also marks the longest night of the year. It has been celebrated since the late Stone Age when people lived more closely with the natural world and were more affected by the changing seasons. That's cool. Trish says her non-Christian friends don't celebrate Yule either. Maybe another American tradition we will adopt like Halloween and Thanksgiving.
I'm moving.
And Bridget said, wait, thanking Tank for how she worded it. And Tank says she can't take the credit. It's all Google. And Mama Rose says she has heard of summer solstice, but she doesn't know what that is either. Oh, did Zach come in? Hey, Zach, welcome in. Bridget said Yule has been celebrated longer than the U.S. has been a country. It's an old world holiday.
Okay, I sent you something, honey. You happy now?
For the solstice, it's the longest day of the year and the shortest day of the year. So summer solstice is the longest, winter is the shortest.
Yeah, today's the longest day, the shortest day.
And Trish said the longest day of summer is today for them in the southern hemisphere, so it's opposite.
Ah.
So now Trish's days will start getting shorter and our days will start getting longer. Yay! Chris says to Bridget she's in a wheelchair or sometimes a walker, so she'll supervise.
Hey, how you? Jerry's celebrating brisket.
I'm guessing that means he's fixed him some brisket.
Mm-hmm.
And Connie says, you know what's funny? These red bricks for the roads from here was made by a little gentleman and put down by a long before the Wizards of Oz. There's not very many in Tennessee. I don't know where any like brick roads are in Tennessee, but I know when we lived in South Carolina, Charleston has quite a few cobblestone brick roads. Hola Maritza, welcome in. Crafty Ann says, she said, well, today has felt like the longest to her, not the shortest, because she's been up since 4 a.m. Girl, me too. Me too. I'm right there with you. Okay, so let me go over here to back to the plan pooling thing. And I'm going to show you if you adjust your stitch count from 13 on the red to 12 on the red, and see if it makes a difference. If you adjust your count by one stitch, you can get that effect instead of what we just showed.
Mm-hmm.
So like this was 13. You get that kind of skewed look. If you can adjust your tension and do 12. So you could do the same thing you're doing, just instead of doing all single crochets, do like 6 single and then throw in a half double to take up a little bit of that yarn, and do
Okay.
with 12. And do with 12, you'll be able to get that color pulling effect right there. So
But how long would I need to chain this thing then?
So this one right here is 43. So you would need to chain 44, and then just make sure that your stitch count stays at 11, 3, 12, 3. So 11 green, 3 white, 12 red, 3. It's all about the count. So you would need to keep 43 stitches each time, and you'll be able to get you a little scarf with that.
Okay. We got Storm Radios and Cat that just came in.
Hello, welcome in. Trish says she has bricks under her
so do
potted plants to keep them off the deck.
So do I frog this and chain 43 or 44?
Chain 44.
So frog this.
Or hold on, how many do you have right there?
I didn't count.
Well, just count it up right quick and see how wide it is. While you do that, I'm gonna keep catching up in the chat here.
7, 8, 9.
Jerry says, where did it go? Brisket celebration is an everyday event in Texas. He just cannot eat it all the time. Well, around here, the only place there are several restaurants I know I can go get brisket. But we recently have gotten a Bookies. Jerry knows all about Bookies.
53.
How many?
53. And it's wide.
It's wide?
Yeah. It is. $15 wide.
Ooh, okay. Tank said she's a Texas to Tennessee transplant. Jerry said he's a little behind, missed the people he was eating with the puppies. Oh, Mama Riz says she's gonna hop in the shower. She'll be back. We'll be here. Hey, Mishi.
Hey, Mishi.
She says, hi and good night, everyone. Thank you for popping in and saying howdy-do. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Okay, so let me go back over here. Okay, so Nancy, so you're needing it to be smaller. So let's try. What did I say it was? 30? No, I dropped it down to 12. So that would be what? 29? Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 29. So we're going to go 30. Okay, so that's what it would look like if you do 30.
Okay.
36 would give you that effect.
Well, that's cool. Let me see how long.
And it'll still go back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, that's 30. So that will give me, hold on, let me get my ruler.
And Connie says she's from Utah. She's only been living there for 4 years.
This gives me 9 inches.
Is that wide enough? How much would the 43 have given you?
That was a 15.
Oh, I thought that was the 53. Or did you just count it out and measure it for 43?
I'm lost now.
Okay, hold on. Mishi says the early bedtime prescribed by the doctor. It's been a rough one. Never felt so sad, but she's better tonight, so no worries. Just need to take some self-care. Love to you all. Hugs, Mishi. Alrighty. Okay, so let me go back over here, Miss Nancy. So we're at 36. This is what the pattern will look like if you do 36.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it will look like if you do 37. You'll get smaller little square or smaller little triangles. No, when you counted them up a while ago, I thought you said you had 53 and it was 15 inches.
I may have. That was 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so here's what you can get with 43 and 44. The difference is 43 is going to start you at with the multicolored triangle. 44 is going to start you at the bottom of a solid.
Okay. Let me count this again, which is where this was at.
And then while you do that, okay, so that's, let me go back here. Let's do it this way. Basically, we're just really zoomed in, is what it looks like.
Trish says I'll come back later. I have to go out for a while.
Okay. Oh, he's talking to Trish. He said, heck yeah, you can cook them with a magnifying glass. Talking about worms. Yuck. Jerry says, yes, he has eaten out of a dog food bowl. So he was told, but toddler days were a long time ago.
Okay,
this,
what I have here is 54 stitches.
Okay.
And that was, right. I think that was 15 inches.
Yes. Okay. So now, depending upon how wide do you want your project?
But like I said, I only have.
Okay. Do you like the color? Do you like the pattern on screen?
No.
I mean, it would keep repeating, so you would get the small plaid effect. And you got that. I just took it down to the shortest amount, so like that's 28. So the smaller it is, it's just going to be more jumbled. 28 is the first one where it actually starts to pull, like where you can like see a set pattern. And then you could go 29 and get that.
I like that. It's the first one, so I like that one too.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm. That one's 30.
Okay, so this one here is 30. So that would give you 2 squares, or 2, yeah. So this would be 30, so you would need to start with a chain of 31, and then with your next row, after you start chaining, you would need to do 11 green, 3 white, whichever color you happen to start with. If you start with green, it's going to pull like this.
Okay.
I mean, if you start with, so like say you started with red, you're going to start at this section. If you start with white, you're either going to start here and go into green, or you're going to start here and go into red. Either way.
So when I do this for 31, do I do the counting again?
No, when you start. So now when you start this next time and you do your 31, what I did is I tried to chain it so that I started with my first color in my pass. So I did it to where I started with the green or whatever my color was. Okay. So you'll chain. So you may have to adjust your starting chain to work with that.
Well, it's starting with green. So confused.
How many have you got 30 right there now?
No, I was gonna count now because you told me to start with one color. So I'm like, do I start with this one or start a new chain?
No. Like you can start with a new chain or you can back it out. Just chain so that when your 31st chain, let me see, was that the number? Yeah.
1, 2,
So that your 31st chain ends
7.
on the white after the red. So that when you go get ready to start going the other way, you'll be ready for your green.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I guess I could put it back to where y'all could see what she's doing.
14.
Sorry, y'all.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let me say to go to 31. So I'll pull these guys out. But it stops at a red. At the middle of a red. So what do I do?
You're in the middle of the red.
Yeah. Do another chain?
I'd probably unchain it and then start my chain with the white right there at the end of that green.
Okay.
And then chain 30 again, or 31, and then see if that puts you at the end of the white after the red.
Okay. So start with the white.
So y'all, and this is the hardest part of color pooling, is just to get your starting stuff going. But once you get it going, and you get your stitch count going, it's smooth sailing.
6.
Lydia said it was 51 outside today. She's burning up, feeling yucky most of the day. I'm sorry, Lydia.
13. 14.
I hope you get to feeling better. All right, has anybody in the chat, has anybody worked up a sample that you want us to test out over on the Plan Pooling side? I can drop in your numbers. If not, I'm gonna grab another yarn here and I'm gonna see if it will color.
Okay. To 31, it did a full red and a full white. It didn't start with the white again.
Full white. Okay, wait. So, all right, so pull it back down just a smidge. Okay. So now you're getting ready to start with the white, right?
Yeah.
Bridget says you can always chain more than you need and take out the chains you don't use after you make the required amount of stitches. Which I want to say, Marley Bird, I believe she crochets over her chain. Like she crochets into the first stitch and then she crochets on top of the chain. That way she can adjust it and pull her stitches across it. That way you don't have to. Bridget said, yep, you can chain more than, or that way it's easier than trying to guess where you need to start your chain at. True. It's just harder to undo the chain at the end where you started, but yeah, you can do that. How much do you have? Is it just the white section?
What it's starting with the this is 31 right now, and it's starting with the white.
Well, you can always start with the white. You'll just start counting. Just do your 3 single crochets with white.
Okay.
It's still going to give you the same pooling. It'll just start you at a different spot of the pattern than where you were just at. Okay, so there's your 3. So now you're going to need 11 green. And while you do that, I'm going to, since I got this one laying here, whoa Nelly, this Old Glory from Hobby Lobby, I'm going to see what it does, if it will pull, and how it will look. If I can find the end of it. Actually, I had one. Let me grab it. It's over here. That jingle bell y'all can hear would be one of my ugly Christmas sweaters that I crochet jingle bells into. They are Oi! Not removable, which was probably not the smartest of decisions. Okay, this is the same as that one. It's just missing the ball band, but it's already pulled out.
How many do I have to do green?
11.
Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I still have a lot of green left.
But that's how many you told me you did.
Do I finish this row again and count them again?
You can. So how many? 11. Just see how many you've got. Yeah, because it won't be the right pull.
Yeah, I'll finish this row. You don't like me.
Okay, so how many green did you get that time?
1, 2. It wants to curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
My guess is we should have went 12 green. Hey, Noe. 12 green and 13 red. Let me go back over here. Hold up. Because, we dropped down the one red to 12.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably could get... That's still going to be your color. I mean, it's still going to be the same. That's if you did 30 stitches. That'd be... That's the one you liked there, right? More so than that. And then that one was 30. That was kind of skewed. Okay, so that would be 32. So you would need to do 33, and then you could do 12 green, 13 red, and still do 3. But you don't have to go back as far. You just need to add a couple of stitches to your chain because you chained 31, right?
Yeah. So I have to take all this out and chain how many more? 1 more, 2 more?
Hey, Moonrose.
Connie was asking me a question. If went up. Hold on.
Nancy, what kind of yarn have you been using for the animals that you have been making?
Which animals?
Mm-hmm.
I've been making all kinds of animals with all kinds of different yarns. So okay, this is 31, so I need to do 33.
Yep, and Karen wants to know, are you having fun yet?
Always.
Connie says the cute ones.
Are you saying some of them are ugly?
No,
they're all cute. Some of them are ugly. The cows are Sweet Snuggles by Loops and Thread at Michael's. But I will be trying the Parfait Chunky with some new cows because my nieces want them white cows with brown, and Sweet Snuggles doesn't have brown. So I'm gonna be trying Parfait Chunky, which they will be smaller because the Parfait Chunky is not as the same weight. But I told them that already, and they're like, it's okay, which is good because it uses less stuffing.
Boy, I missed that cake, Nancy.
Oh, wait a minute. This is
I sent you some money. You can go buy yourself another cake.
It wasn't just any cake.
Earl's gonna sleep outside with the cows.
Okay.
Nancy ate my cake.
Nancy, what?
See, he said I ate his cake. I only had 3 bites of a cake.
Our boy ate that whole cake.
I don't believe him.
He did. He ate that whole cake, Nancy.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I sure don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop messing with my hair. It's gonna look all nasty when I put the other camera up. Someone take him. Okay.
Oh, this one from Hobby Lobby is gonna pull weird because it's the color the color sequence is
1, 2, 3,
weird.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I have 13 green.
You can't have 13 green. So what you need to do is back out
Back out, Nancy.
one stitch. No, just one stitch or 2 stitches and loosen up your tension so that or make one of them a half double.
Seriously, someone take him.
Storms Radio says y'all have a great night. Don't forget to share this channel out. Smash that like button, please. Have a phone call later, folks. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great night.
Okay. I did a half double and then dropped it down 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 green?
Yes. Okay. And that's okay. So that's how. Yep.
Moonrose is telling Mister to behave.
I want to be bad.
So now you need to do 3 white.
No, he says, "Here, Earl, want a treat?"
Yeah.
Hold on a second. You're distracting me, sir.
How am I doing that?
So it took the green on the top of that stitch. Do I?
That's fine.
Okay.
I've been leaving it. When I've been doing it, I've been leaving it.
Okay. But then would that count as 13?
No.
Because
there's your 3 red or 3 white. Now you're going to start on your red, and you need 13.
Okay, gotcha.
Look at all this frosting you left. What a waste.
I could make you bigger so everybody can see what you're doing. Let me switch a roosie here.
That's really big.
It is.
Someone please take him.
She's counting, Earl. Leave her alone.
5, 9, 8, 4, 14.
Don't worry, I'll recount when I finish with the red because he's messing me up. What did you cook?
Nothing.
I want to know what you cooked. You cook in his house. I need to know what you're making.
It was just a pizza.
Did you burn it again? Okay. That'll be the last thread. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 red. It's supposed to be 12 red?
No, it's supposed to be 13 because you had 13 earlier.
But now it's 12. The day is longer, so my tension is changing.
Apparently. So you can either make that tighter. We can pull out back a couple and make a couple of tighter stitches.
Tighter or make them to half doubles.
No, you don't want to make them half doubles because you want to make 13 red. So you need to make those a little bit tighter so you can get an extra stitch out of it.
Well, hold on. Would I get 13 in this row? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it won't. It won't. It won't. There's not. There's not enough chain.
Then what you'll do is you'll do a little short. You'll do a chain one, and then you're gonna pull it tight, and then you'll turn, and then you'll do your 13th stitch as the first stitch of the next row.
Okay, you confused me there.
Okay. All right, let me go look at Bojan's yarn, and then I will pull out a project and show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. That one. Oh, y'all can you see? This is the fruits one by Premier. It should pull because it shows it pulling with knitting. It automatically will pull with the knitting if you get your stitch count right on it. I would. Ooh. I don't know that the planned pooling website will help you pull that one. But if you can get it to where your stripes fall, hold up. Let me switch it over here.
Switches. I was gonna say switches.
If you get it to where, if you get your stitch count to where your stripes lay like this. Whoops, I'm down too far. Where your stripes lay like this, then this part in the center should pull for you. As long as you keep your stitch count consistent with these darker stripes being your start and stop. And this one, yes, this one is planned pooling with knitting. And it's fabulous because it looks like watermelon.
It does. Didn't you get some watermelon yarn?
Watermelon?
I love it. Did I? I bought some yarn that looks like watermelon. But yeah, this one, if you can, but you could probably finagle it to work with crochet as well. Bridget said she has this yarn. And Bridget said everyone she's ever seen do planned pooling did the moss stitch. I'm the first that she's ever seen do single crochet. For me, it was just so much easier to wrap my head around single crochet and adjusting the tension and stuff. So I just was able to do a half double. And I tried to keep my stitches looser so that I could tighten them up as needed. Oh, okay. Bojan said that the first yarn I showed and the watermelon yarn is the same yarn. It's just a different color. So the blueberry, so I guess that other one, the blueberry one, it should pull, yes. And that's working in the round that it pulls that way. So I don't know how it would do going flat, but you could give it a try. I think it's pretty cool looking. It's cool. Okay, so this one is going red, blue, white, red, white, and then it's going blue, red, white. So I don't know. This has got a long color thingy.
See, it gives me 11 on the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then it starts with white again.
Okay, so Bridget is saying, let me get to Bojan. She's saying that's not really planned pooling yarn, but with the watermelon and the blueberry, it's more of a self patterning yarn. It's close, but it's not exactly the same. Missy said, heading out for the night. Retail life during the holidays is exhausting but fun. Glad I found your channel, Pam. See you tomorrow, Nancy. Excited to see you make the mouse. Yay! Thank you, Missy, for coming and hanging out with us. Okay, so Nancy, you might need to do a couple of rows and see what the actual what is going to be the closer stitch count is going to be.
Okay.
That way we can figure you out. That's why I did mine on a bigger swatch here. But this one has got a lot of color.
Is Missy still here? She can drop her channel. She does a lot of crafting on her channel, and she owns an antique shop.
Type Buzz. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. Blue 3. Sorry, y'all, I'm counting.
If she's not there, I'll drop it for her.
She may already be gone.
Yeah.
And am I back to the red? I'm back to the red. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. We're gonna see what this red, white, and blue. I'm gonna open up the plan pooling on another another tab. That way, wait. Scoop that over there. Hold on a second. Bojan sent me another picture.
Copy. There's Missy's channel.
Thank you. So, Bojan, on the one that you sent, hold on, let me get back over here to StreamYard so I can see what I'm showing y'all. On this one here, it might color pool. I don't know. I have not tried it.
Everybody likes a pool.
Earl says everybody likes a pool.
But plan pooling, or also that you can get a specific pattern or design. This one looks like it might. It just depends on how long these color changes are.
Beautiful for.
It's very pretty.
You mean this one over here?
All right.
Big old mess.
So, like, if you had the yarn, if you had like some of it, Bojan, you could do like a little swatch, and then I could drop the numbers into the website to see what it would look like. Okay. So while Nancy's doing her thing, while y'all are watching her, I'm gonna see if this I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby will it pull. This one's called Old Glory. Can y'all see it?
There's your next series.
Will it pull? Will it or want it? Okay, so we got red.
Will it pull Wednesdays? There you go.
This one goes red, blue, white. And then it goes red again. Because, you know.
Because why not?
White again. Then it goes blue again. Let me copy you.
He's back in the kitchen.
Yes.
Okay, you're not letting me copy.
How to do that?
2A1 DDE.
Do a lot of things.
My husband's being a bad boy.
What's he doing?
Matthew's gonna punch me.
that laugh is not doesn't sound so good.
Now the color blue. This one here has a long. Why will it not let me copy that blue? It didn't let me do that while ago either. A1 DDE and one more white. And I did not even show the screen, so y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Lordy, lordy, law.
We can hear you.
Okay, well, stop the screen share with that one.
Well, it's better than the last 10 minutes of my live today, where it was black. I need to go back. I need to go back and edit that tomorrow.
Oh, wait. Okay, y'all. So this one has a lot of color changes. So now let me put in the numbers here. So 2 red, boop. 2 white. No, 2 blue. Can't even read my own writing. 3 white. 2
I can't help you there.
Can y'all still see? I'm on the other screen, so I can't see what y'all see.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see the little pixels changing.
2 red. 2 white. 3 blue. This one would take a lot of concentration for me to keep my numbers straight. And 2.
That's a lot of colors.
Oh, okay. So that's what it would look like. Now let's go a stitch longer. Ooh, that's funky. That is also funky. It's like it's another optical illusion type thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going till I see if it like creates a pattern. I don't think this one's gonna pull, y'all. Not like I mean it's obviously pulling into something.
But not into a.
But not something that I would want to spend a lot of time trying to get it, because I could get it to look like that just willy-nilly.
Yeah. Just start crocheting.
That kind of has a pattern starting, but not really. Again, not enough to make me want to. Oh, and just like that. Look at that. And bam. One stitch.
Cool.
One stitch, and it made it look like that. Now that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But how long is that?
So that would be 69 across.
That'll be like a shawl size, maybe.
That one's kind of triangle-y.
Tank wants to know, does it have to do with the amount of colors and 3 in Nancy's? But this is the same yarn that Pam used on hers. I'm just trying to make it short, less wide.
Okay, so if I wanted, but if I'm doing red, white,
it also could be the because I bought this mistletoe. I'm not kidding, about 10 years ago. So it may not pull the same as the new mistletoe.
That's true, because it's made by a different factory. Let's see here. Karen, did I see the granny square fabric at Hobby Lobby? No. Or the yarn, the new yarn? No. Hobby
No,
Lobby
no,
does not have
no.
it.
She says granny square fabric. They
Do
have a
they have
fabric that has a
granny square fabric?
that has granny squares on it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen that. I was thinking of the granny square, the new yarn. Oh, I haven't. I'm gonna have to go looking for it. Lydia said she's
Yeah,
gonna
I want to make a bag out of it.
That would be cool. I have not seen that. I will go look. Or I'll have to go check it out next time I'm over there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Yeah, she was talking about that the other day. I forget.
Ooh.
My days are all mixing together, guys. So if you talked about it in my life or someone else's life, I don't know who, whatsoever anymore.
Here, I was trying to show y'all this, and it's not even there. Okay, so this is the one. So this is another one, Bojan, that I have. Like, I have some mainstays. I think this one will pull. I think this will. Bridget said she made a few bags out of that fabric, and they sold fast. I haven't seen it. I'm going to have to go look for that. I didn't even know they had it. Trisha's saying she's back. She's going to lurk while doing dishes. Okie dokie. Karen said a woman with Boggy Creek got some as a gift. It's so cool. I'm going to have to check it out. But yes, Bojan, I do think this mainstays will pull. I haven't tested it yet, but I do think it will. Hey, Jerry. He said I got sidetracked. And y'all, I hadn't even dropped my Jeopardy question.
I'm sorry. I'm over here just crocheting away.
I mean, while you do that, I'm going to go back over here. I really like the way that one's pulling. But, I mean, it's I wouldn't want a scarf. But I wonder if, okay, so it's 69, what was it, 69 stitches, I think? Let me go back to that page. I think, yeah, I'd have to see how wide it is. I might make like a vest or something. That's pretty, I do like the way that's pulling. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go back here. Okay, Nancy, have you figured out your new stitch count? Or are you just rolling with it?
I'm just rolling.
But what stitch count are you using?
I haven't counted anything.
You gotta count. That's the important thing is counting.
Let's see. The white is still 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is a green. And then the red was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12, 12, and then the whites are 3s.
So we're gonna go back over here. Okay. Well, hey, you should still be good with that. Okay, hold up. Let me share that screen again. Let me show you what we got here.
Okay.
Let me go back over here and show you how it was at 12. Nope, it was 13. I may have punched in the same number. Hold up. I may have lied to you.
Hi, Jen Reeves.
Hey,
she said
Jen.
she's working until she falls asleep.
Okie dokie. We're playing with plan pulling. We're trying to see if these yarns will pull. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go. We're gonna change this red to 12. Oh yeah, I typed in the same number. Okay, if you keep going the way you're going, that is the that's what you're gonna get. Because it's one stitch different on the color. So that's what you're color pulling. If you keep doing what you're doing at that stitch count.
Is that picture going from the bottom up?
It's starting up here at the top. It's top down. So here's where you started with your green. Yeah.
So
But
it'll be
either
like
way,
this.
flip it. Let me see. Okay. But look, if you drop off a stitch and do 31 instead of 32, that's your color pooling. That's the pattern you get. It's all about.
What was it again? 31?
So if you did 31, so if you did a chain of 32 and then kept your stitch count at 12, 3, 12 and 3, that is the pattern that you're going to get.
Okay.
If you do 12 of each color and 3 of the white and start with a chain of 32, so you have a single crochet of 31 all the way across.
Gotcha.
That's what you'll get. Mm-hmm.
I'll do that. I've only gone 4 rows, so I'm okay.
It says that's a lot of stress for me. It's not so bad once you get your numbers. That's the hardest part, is just getting your stitch count. But once you get it and get the hang of it, and work on adjusting your tension.
So I make a chain of 33. No, 32.
Let me go back and look. 32. So that each row is 31. Let me write that down.
Let me count this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Take that one out. Okay. It's 32 now.
Okie dokie.
Where's my hook? Someone stole my hook! No, it's right there.
Jen says, too much mathing. It is and it isn't. But if you use this website, Jen, plannedpooling.com, and then all you have to do is count your stitches at the beginning, and then you just have to keep them. It is a lot of counting. You do have to count. Count. All right, so I got Nancy's stuff written down there. Let's go to stop screen. Let me drop the question here because I totally forgot to do that. Okay, y'all, so it's still, the category is still alliteration. And if y'all remember, that just means it starts with the same letter or sound. So it'd be like a 2-word answer, and they both start with the same letter or sound. Okay, so the category is alliteration. And the question is, or the answer to the question, after rehab for substance abuse, many find it beneficial to temporarily live in one of these residences. Everybody is talking to Miss Jen. Let me see. Let's see.
I can answer in the chat, right?
Yes. And Bojan found some yarn.
Bojan's is finding a lot of pretty yarn.
Mm-hmm. And Bojan found this one. And Bojan, this is the one. Oops. This is the one I have. I had it. Hold up. What'd I do with it? Oh, I stuck it up here. I stuck it on the shelf. Ooh, come here, you. It is this one. It is called Haut, H-A-U-T, and it is a pooling yarn.
Also, they do have just plain pooling yarn.
Yes. By Red Heart Super Saver does have one called Pooling, and I want to say Lion Brand maybe has one as well.
So with that, you just have to just start crocheting and let it go, do its thing.
Well, yes and no. No, I would not. I would not. I would still use this. I mean, there's pattern on the label, and Marley Bird, I know, has some tutorials on using the Red Heart color pulling yarn. Moonrose says she's got that in berry. But there are a lot of yarns that will color pull. Tiny darling, what are you doing? You done knocked my yarn off on the floor. Look at you.
Tiny!
Don't steal it.
What you doing, Tiny?
He's being a little stinker butt.
He's like, I'm not on camera. I need to be on camera. I need to show my face to my fans. Earl's meowing over here.
Okay, so this yarn is a, I think this one has longer, no. This is another one. This one's very light. So this is another one that I would probably need to have good lighting to get my stitch count before I could see if it would pull. This is a baby.
That's hard to see the colors.
It's called baby print. Oh, and let me get the other one that I bought. I forgot about them.
Wait a minute. Another one.
Yes, the other ones I bought from the lobby of the hobbies. Hold up. Okay, so the Old Glory wheel color pool.
Okay.
I just have to decide if I want to color pool it. Which, I mean, I could make it wider and make like a little throw blanket, but I only have 2 of these, so I'd have to buy more. But it could happen. It could happen. So let's toss you over here. Oh, let's just stick you right up here. What did I do with my face? Here it is.
Okay. Let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I got 3 white, 12 green, 3 white, 12 red.
All right, then you're good. Now you just keep going with that. Now when you get to the end and you need to do your chain, you still want to keep your chain does not count as a stitch or as one of your stitches. So you still need to do 3 white.
Okay.
So you still need to keep your stitch count the same.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're going to check out this. Okay, so this is the Crafter's Secret. Got it on clearance. It's called Christmas Print. So I'm going to see if this one will color pool. This one I think is going to color pool about like the other because it looks like it's got the colors beside each other and then it's got a white separating it and then it colors. Yeah. I think it's going to color pool kind of like the Glory.
It sounds like a game show. Will it color pool?
Will it? Maybe.
Next on BeeCreative Crafts.
Will it color pool or won't it?
This Christmas yarn. Cool.
Come here, you. Okay, so we got. We're going to say that's 2 red and 3 green.
You already had crocheted that already?
What?
That swatch. Did you just start that right now or
this one? No, I've had this one. This one I'd started a long time ago.
Okay. I'll be like, Mary.
It's really, really long. This is my
I
blanket.
thought, wow, you're fast.
No, this was gonna be. See, this was, and I was gonna make a blanket. And this, when I bought all that yarn, I was like, a year ago, I was like, I'm gonna make a blanket, and that's as far as I got. So now I'm just using this as my little swatch tester, and I'm just so I don't have to keep making all the things. I'm just,
Okay.
I'm using it to single crochet into the top of. That way I don't have to. Okay, that was a 2.
Gotcha. I thought that was quick. I'm like, oh man.
Okay, yep. Red 2, green 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so far so good. It's all even. Did the people fall asleep because the chat hasn't moved?
I know it hasn't. There's still people watching, so I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
they're counting up their stitches.
yeah.
But hey, y'all, if y'all are playing with the plan pooling, let us know. Let us know what you're using, what yarn you're using, how it's pooling. If you don't have access to the website right now and you want me to drop your numbers in to help you get your stitch count, let me know. I'll be happy to do it. You just got to give me your color order. Connie's still here. Give me your color order and how many stitches per thing. Hey Dawn, did you find your color pooling yarn? Dawn had some variegated. Let me know. I got one.
I have more. I just don't have access to it.
Oh, I got more and it's hiding in my. Oh, Dawn's in the ads.
Okay, I have a okay. Okay, I can see now. That's 3 still. Gotcha. Okay, I'm thinking out loud. Don't worry.
Ooh. Ooh, Steve's lurking while he builds another website. Cool beans. Okay, so Steve, question for you. How hard is it to add a store to an existing website? Do I have to? Because I own my domain and my website. We'll ask a professional. Because I already have my website. I just do it all on my own. It's through GoDaddy. And I was gonna add an e-commerce store. It depends on the platform. It's on like I can get one through GoDaddy, but of course then I have to pay for it. But I'm thinking, or pay extra each month. So I was thinking, I could just put a page on my website that would link it to which I could do either link it to my Etsy store or link it to a Square store or.
Hello, Lisa's Crochet.
Hello, welcome in. Jerry is messing with a pile of servers he found in the room.
Are they serving you food?
Okay, I think I'm almost back to the beginning. 1, 2, and 3. Wait. Oh, this is another one that would require a lot of counting. So it very well could pull. Okay. So let me go share. Switcheroozy. Go here and change up all my colors. I do like that. Did I write that one down? The red and the blue. I did not. So we're at 69.
Yes, I'm still lurking. Just finished washing my dishes. So we got a bunch of lurkers doing their things.
Cool beans.
Steve says you can link either type of store, but adding a shop of your own would have to be done with the extra cost since you are using their website builder.
Okay. I gotcha. Which, since I own the domain, I own my domain and my website, so I can take them to another host or whatever it's called. I don't know how to do that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't. Yeah.
That's why I have Harnell Media doing mine.
Well, I probably should have went with something like Wix but I just chose the route that was the most difficult. No, not really. I have a friend that's a graphic designer, and I was getting, she was telling me all the different things. So I was like, I'm just going to go with this one. So I built it from scratch. There's a few templates, like, for page layouts and stuff, but yeah. But I figured it out for the most part. So if y'all go to... Arnell says, yep, Steve says he runs his on WordPress, and adding the store is just a matter of adding the plugin. Yes, yeah, I looked at WordPress, and that's probably where I should have, I looked at a bunch of different ones when I first started it. But I started my website, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. Basically, I started it to blog.
Yes, I started one to blog about 15 years ago. It's still out there. If anybody wants to look it up, I think there's 2 blog posts on it.
Mine has several blog posts. I did blogs for a couple of years, and then everybody that was reading the blogs was mostly local friends, and they encouraged me to start putting videos to go with them, like little snippets and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so that's how my YouTube channel started. So I started adding the videos to go with the blog. And then as I got more into the YouTube, it just became more of a vlog. And so then it became... something had to give. Like, I couldn't focus all my time on the blog and do YouTube, so I had to... It just merged over to YouTube. So here we are. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the answer. Everybody got it right that answered up there that I saw anyway, and the answer is yes. It is, what is a halfway house or a halfway home? So y'all were correct.
Yay!
And Connie said she is almost finished building her church's website, just uploading members' info, and then she needs to bounce some emails. Cool. Hey, Margie. And yeah, I could get an email with my website, so I could be like Pam@BeeCreativeCrafts.com or whatever, but I didn't. I haven't. That's another additional cost, and already had all the emails on the other platform, so I just use those. I've got the Gmail, and then also have AOL because I'm old school like that. And yes, it is to AOL account because I set it up just for She said, "Oops, bond emails." I set it up to because I know AOL. I know where all my stuff's at. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, Dawn's here! Yay! Hey, Dawn. Oh, that's looking pretty.
Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Great
Jerry
to see
got an
you.
account from AOL from '92. Hey, mine is too. Mine is from AOL when it still says "You've got mail." Yep, and I kept it. How are you, Miss Dawn?
I'm doing great, hun. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Good. So, yeah, I set up.
You did what?
I set up. I didn't want to take away from you guys because I knew when, adding another person would make your guys' spaces smaller. But
no, you're good.
Thank you. I was working on that.
We don't have faces today.
Yeah.
We're just voices and hands.
So I'm working with the Craft Smart.
Okay, so let me pull up the plan pooling thingy.
Oh,
okay,
I
so
did do that.
I'm going to show the crowd what you got. Okay, so let's go to present screen, share.
Well, yeah, if I share my screen, I can show you what I got.
Do you have it? Oh, okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Pull yours up since you already got it.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what Dawn is doing with hers. And she's using this Craft Smart. What color is that, Dawn? Before I go to the other thing.
Bo Peep.
Bo Peep. Alrighty, add to stage. So that is what she is using.
And it says it's going to pool like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And that was the
trust the
closest I could get to like a argyle or a diamond pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it'll make a scarf, like a thin scarf, because it's about as wide as the skein, or as long as the skein.
So go up there just so everybody can see. Go up on your screen there and just, I mean, I'll remember 36 for you so we can get you back there. But just like go up there and click the 5 stitches longer. Just so y'all can see how it changes.
In the number 1?
No. Go above where you're at.
Oh, here. Yes. Yes.
No. Up and go over to the right.
Over to the right.
See those buttons at the very top? It says, there you go.
Got it.
So you could have taken it to 41, and that's the pattern you would get.
Oh, cool.
Or 5 stitches short and see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now you're back to 36. Go 5 stitches shorter again. And there's 1 stitch.
So look at that one.
If you even went down 1 stitch to 35, that's the pulling pattern you're going to get.
Yeah, like a checkered.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now you can go back 1 longer, and I'll take you back where you were. And like if you wanted to do a blanket, you could just keep going longer until you get to the stitch count of the pattern that you like, and then that's how it's gonna.
Yeah, because I really liked the diamond pattern that you had, but this is not going to do it.
Oh, let's see. So
because the color changes are too short.
Okay, so one thing you could do. Oh yeah, I see. What size hook are you using?
A 4mm.
Oh, so you're already using a little bitty hook.
Because it recommends a 5.
Yeah, so you're already going with a small hook. So yeah. But I still think it's gonna look pretty cool because I mean it's gonna give you that. I could still see the diamonds in that though.
Yeah, they're starting. They are starting. And yeah, they're kind of camouflage, kind of diamond. I did pull out the Red Heart. Oh, sorry guys, tangled jobs. The Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the neon colors. But these stripes
very long.
Yes. So I just wanted to show people, for anyone who's interested, we can nerd out for a minute and look at how long these stripes actually are. So
see, that's kind of what I want to test. Did you go through the whole color pattern one time or no?
No, I can. I will. I just wanted to have something when I came up here to show.
Yeah, just to give us an idea.
I was changing my camera and adjusting things.
Because then we can see how those long color stripes will pull. I mean, there is a self-striping, but it's all about where you start and how many, like where it turns. Because in my mind, I'm thinking that you can have it do this really cool like chevron or not houndstooth. What's the design called?
I don't know. I can't get in your head right now.
I know. Like where it goes like this. But it would be...
I keep wanting to say argyle, but that's the diamondy one is the argyle.
Yeah. Y'all see my little chicken scratch? No, not really.
No, you're too small. Make yourself big.
Okay, well I gotta drop that down. Okay.
Sure.
Like that.
Oh, herringbone.
Herringbone, thank you. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Dawn. Yes.
Oh, I didn't see Connie's comment.
I don't know why I was thinking how, but yeah, I'm thinking with the stripes, you could probably get a really chunky herringbone look. Is what I'm thinking.
Let's do it.
And I could be wrong. I could be way off. Oh yeah, I was gonna go and do to see if this Christmas from Crafter's Secret will pull, or how it will pull. And let's see, where's Tank? Oh, Tank says, I'm okay, Jen, thank you. And Jen says, okay, Tank, but that wasn't very convincing.
Okay, I have a thing here. Every row has to have 3. You see this
Okay.
this row here? It has
Uh-huh.
3 white, the 12 green,
Uh-huh.
3 white, but it has 11 red here, but it has 1 red over here.
Okay, don't worry about that 1 red over there. Okay, how many do you have right there? You have 11?
11 here.
And how many do you need? 12?
Yeah. So every row
Okay.
has to have 12.
No. Just every time you're in that color palette, every time you're with that color, you have to have 12. So now you're going to do your chain and turn, and then your 12th stitch of that red will be the first stitch of the next row.
Okay, because I still have red left here.
Yeah, so you need to chain, and then you're going to start, and you may have to pull it a little tighter. No, you can still get your chain 1 out of that. Yeah, so then and then that's your 12. And then now you'll start with your 3 white.
Gotcha. I thought it had to be the 12 on each row.
No, just with each color. So now you'll do your green.
Okay. Gotcha now.
So your 12 green. And Karen says to Dawn, she did a seed to see with that yarn, and it was very cool with the striping one. Here, share screen. Is this the one I want? Yep. Okay, I'm going to use this one. You ready?
72 black.
Okay, I'll write that down. 72 black.
Oh, thank you. I wrote it down also, and I was going to just pop it in here.
Yeah, if you want to. Okay, so I'm going to make this back big. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to drop in these colors for this Crafter's Secret. Oh, I guess I need to be on the other screen. So red 2. Now I need to make this blue green. And it is green. We're going to go with that color green. And there's 3. And then white is 2. And then red, 2. Look at that. And then now I need a green again. Okay. So red, green, white, red. What? Oh yeah. Red, green. Red again. White. Now I need green again. Why does this... I don't know why that blue one doesn't want to let me copy and paste.
Because they don't like you.
I guess not.
Jen says she's drifting. Good night, everyone, and Merry Christmas.
Good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Good night, Jen. Good night, sweetheart.
Well, it's time to go. And then hop it.
Dreams, my friend. Until next time.
And then we're gonna put that three. Okay. La 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 la. That's what it looks like so far. But this one has this little patch. It's got the green and the red side by side, and then it's got red, green, red, and then it's got a little bit of white mixing them up. Okie dokies.
She says, "I'm leaving you running. Talk me to sleep."
Okie dokie, we can do that. We can chitty chat.
Moonrose says she's
Ooh.
giggling because she's trying to work up her pooling with cotton mistletoe.
Ooh, who's doing that?
Moonrose.
That's cool though. The cotton mistletoe should pull, maybe. So that's what you can get with the Crafter's Secret. You can get it to pull like that.
That's
the
cool.
stripes. It kind of looks like candy canes.
Yeah.
Like the red candy cane, a red and white candy cane, a green and white candy cane, and then the red and green candy canes.
Mm-hmm. And how
Okay.
wide is that one? How many stitches?
Oh, that's 77. I mean, I could shrink it down. I just wanted to see how what kind of. I mean, because I only have one skein of this, so I'm definitely not doing anything that's going to be 77.
Girl, I'm
Unless
at 72 with the black, and then I've got, I don't know how many with this red. Like 1,000. I don't know. See, just going and going and going. Here's the black. I'm not even done with the red yet. Yeah, no, we've got way more black than red, which isn't, I mean, way more red than black, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh,
so
and
I
then
could
it's
do
got,
22. I'm listening. Go ahead. Sorry.
sorry, I'm just talking out loud about, because I know we wanted the colors to be the same length.
Well, they don't have to be the same length. I'm just going to drop them in, and then I'm going to drop them. Then we can see how they color pull.
Okay. Okay. So I just keep going and counting. Okay. Because
Yeah.
it's going to go back to black. So I don't know what this next black is going to give us, but here it goes.
Oh,
Right.
because that one goes.
Enjoy watching me chain, you guys.
Yeah, that's why one of my lives that I did that I had to chain 130 and do 2 rows of half double crochet. I did that before the live. Like, yeah, you want to see me chain 130? Yeah, go ahead.
We'll definitely put everybody to sleep.
Mm-hmm. And then my single crochet, I mean the half double into the chain, it takes me a long time because it's so hard to get into the chain.
Yes. Yes, that is the slowest
Once
row.
you pass the chain, the rest of it's easy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because once you get your stitch count down, it's good to go. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this one. Okay, so the one that I got up here on the screen, that's if I'm going back and forth, and that's with 22 stitches. But that's going back and forth. So let me see what it would do if I did it in the round. Let's bump it up to, like, say I wanted to make a hat. So let's bump it up to around 60-ish. And now let's go circular.
how do you know that you need 60 stitches for a hat?
I just know that I can do, depending on my hook, I can go anywhere from 60 to 72 stitches for a hat, for a beanie.
Oh, okay. I've made lots of hats, but I've never actually counted how many stitches are in there. Oh, that looks like corner.
I know. I can make a cool hat with that, a cool beanie. If I worked it in the round, that's what it would look. And if you have any of these patterns, okay, like for the beanie that I made with the mistletoe, so that it would match the scarf, when I got to the end of my round, I turned so that I kept my stitch count as if I was working back and forth so that I would get the same color pulling effect as the scarf.
Oh, okay.
That looks really cool though. I like that in the round like that.
I like and the good thing about that, you don't have to cut and snip and weave in ends.
Or I could do a striped one. I could do that and then put little curly cues at the top of it. And it would be striped.
Ooh.
That's cute.
And I know working in the round it really would not be striped. It like that. It would be swirl. Because with crochet, it's going to swirl it. Whereas knitting would probably keep it straight, but with crochet, it's going to swirl it. I do like that. That's okay. So this one will pull. So yes. So the answer to this is yes. You can color pull. Whoopsies. Go back to the screen. Oh, that's not the right angle. Come here, you. This one here. Crafter's Secret. What is it called? Christmas print? I'm getting all my names mixed up. Yeah, Christmas print. It will pull. So yay. Okay, so that one works. That one will color pull.
I want a Christmas card.
It will good night, Connie. She said she had to
Good night,
bed.
Connie.
So
Good
this
night,
one will
Connie.
color pull, but you will have to do a lot of counting because it's 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then there's another 3.
Okay.
But it will do. It will color pull. So yahoo.
But good luck remembering how many 2s.
Yeah.
I know when you're working with it, it's easy because it gives you the colors. Like you don't
Yeah,
have to
because then
remember.
you're like, yeah, because this is 2 red, 3 green, 2 white, 2 red, 2 green, 2 red, 2 white, 2 green, 2 red, 3 white.
Yeah.
But
The colors come. That's fine.
yeah, but that's okay. So that's that one. Let's stick you back over here. Okay.
In case anyone was counting, 5, 4, 5, 4.
Now we're gonna do this one because it's sparkly.
Yay! Sparkly. Oh, it's very sparkly.
And this is the this
Okay.
one is called. This one's just called Christmas.
Oh, honey, I got sparkly.
I like sparkly.
And this one is the I love this yarn metallic. I bought this last week when it was on sale for 30% off because y'all know Pam does not like to spend full price on yarn because I like a deal.
Who does? Unless it's something that needs to get done right away. I'll wait till it's on sale.
And I bought this. This yarn was bought specifically for this project tonight to see if it would pull. So, yep. And it's going to be a red, green, red,
You can use
white,
it as a tax write-off. It's for the channel.
green, red, white, red, green, white, and then is that going to be back? Okay. I'm just seeing how long my color thingy is here.
It fell. Oh, my ornaments fell.
Oh, no.
They were made out of wood, so
It's all good.
it's all good.
Good
All
night,
good.
Connie. And hello, Lydia. Feel better, Lydia.
Come here.
This yarn's a little steady.
Just gotta warn you. Once we move the cameras to the upper cameras, I may look like a mess because my husband started playing with my hair. And my hair is the type of hair that you lift it up, it stays up. It don't flow back down. So just warning.
Thanks, Earl.
You're welcome.
Karen said she bought some Karen skinny cakes 3 years ago for $5 each, so tonight she's working with it at last. That is 2024 for me. I'm going to be busting through this stash. I'm going to be making blankets and I don't know what else. That's what come 2024 Thursday nights we're going to be doing. Well, we're going to at some point during the month we're going to work on a stitch. The stitch for January is the moss stitch.
I gotta look that up.
I got a tutorial. It's linked in the description box below.
I have to do that.
And then that way, if y'all have any questions on the moss stitch, I'll do my best to answer it. If anybody in the chat or anybody on panel, Grady D is she is the mistress of the moss stitch. So she may have some tips or tricks. I know everybody does things a little different. In my tutorial, I start and end my small stitch with a single crochet. I don't know if everybody does. That's just how I do.
Once I start working on it, I may not know what it is, but I've never heard the name.
Yep.
That's
You
me.
will. Okay, so in a nutshell, you do a single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, all the way across. On the next pass, you do a single crochet in your chain 1 space, then you chain 1 and skip the single crochet, and then work a single crochet in the chain space.
I think I've done that.
That's just it in a nutshell. And there's a lot of stitches that I've only recently, like over the past few years, been learning what the name of the stitch is, because I've done them for years. I just didn't know what they were called. Same
here. I'm learning a lot of new stuff now. That it's like I've been crocheting for 40 years, but I've never knew that. I didn't know that had a name.
Exactly. Or I had been calling it one name and it's another name, but then it's actually the other name. So it's like got multiple names.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
It's cool to learn new stuff.
It is.
You guys just described my channel, learning as I go. That's what I'm doing.
Karen said she found a new blanket pattern. As you work with it, it has a ripple edge, and the border has it too. It's by Allison Ruffle. Oh, that's cool. Cool, cool, cool. 1, 2, 2. Wait. Ooh, I could get 3 out of that white. Am I back to my red, green? Nope. Red. Oh no, we're gonna make that be 2 and that be 2.
Looky.
Yay, I see your pattern coming here. Let me make you big so y'all can see it come to life. Oh, I forgot we still got that one up. Hold up. Move you. That one. There we go. Look at that.
See the V right here?
I love it.
And this one's starting to do this.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's magic.
You know, it took me 2 hours.
Magic. Whoa.
But you know, you guys, the next pulling project I'm gonna have to consult with Pam again.
That's okay.
Or rewatch the live.
Okay, so y'all, this one will be, if it will pull, good night, Marissa. If this one right here will pull, it is going to be easy to keep track. Woo, look at that shine. Woo, look how shiny. Okay, because it is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So you just got to count to 2. Just make sure you got 2 for every color. Oh, I'm hoping that this one will pull. That is, ooh, look at that.
What if we count by 2, 4, 6, 8?
Who do we appreciate?
Girl.
Yay! Me.
Y'all, we'll put that there. Y'all
Good night, Maritza.
Whoa.
Good night, Maritza.
Okay.
Yay, Earl.
So is anybody in the chat? Is anybody else playing with their color pulling like Dawn was? If you are, let us know. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here to my color pulling screen. Y'all can watch Nancy. Or I can switch it and y'all can watch Dawn. Here, you wanna watch Dawn for a bit? Here, I'll switch Rosie.
I'm gonna be counting.
That's okay. That's
all right, guys. Here we go. We're counting. Let me know how many you count.
Yeah, y'all let us know in the chat if you are working on any color pooling.
Yes. Well, she said, hold on. She said in the chat, hold on. Yes, I am. Okay. I follow the instructions. Okay, that one got a little wonky there. So we're going to have to pull it back. Double check this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
Who said,
Well, me, the things that make me go, the blacks, the first section was 72, and then the next. So here I have 72. We go 72. Then we get to the red, and the red we have 115. And then it goes back to black, which is 110.
Okay, now is that chains or is that single crochets?
Chains.
Okay, because what you need are your single crochets.
Well, then I got green. I got green, and we got 112, and it's still chains. And then it goes back into the black again. And there's quite a few colors, sweetie. So we're going to get to a, well, here we're still pulling black. Then we're going to go to a teal, and then a purple. Well, black, teal, black, purple, black, magenta.
That one
black.
might have to be that one may be I may have to play with that one and have it for next time because those are. But it's gonna take you a hot minute to go through all them colors.
Correct.
That's fine. Yeah, we can set that aside if you want.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be shorter. Because once you start doing the single crochets or whatever, and if it's a big thing like that, you can do half double, and you can still color pool with it. You can do half doubles instead of singles, or you could probably even do double crochets.
Right. But that's why I abandoned this before I came up and I went to the Crafts Mart.
Yeah.
Instead of this one because they were just too long. So I would have been here sooner had I not messed with this. But then I wanted to show you what I was messing with because, yeah, we're learning here, you guys. We're learning. So we're going to stuff this yarn bar back inside.
And I do believe I have some of that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff it in here and I'm gonna stick it back on the shelf this way so you'll never know that it's been gutted. It's still good.
Okay. Let me go back over here. Put you back. Okay. This is the sparkly color. I love this yarn, metallic in the color Christmas.
Oh, yes, metallic.
And using the J hook, so 6.0, I got 2 stitches with every. Oh, I'm still circular. That's what it would look like in the round. Oh, look at that. That's cool that you could just get red stripes. That would look like, if you did that, it would look like you spent hours trying to get that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That would look like you spent so much time and effort to get all them little blocks and the stripes. And all it is just working in the round, just doop, 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 and you would get pretty little red stripes.
And people might think that you change for every color.
Yeah.
which is insanity to do.
Yeah, so we're gonna go flat and see. Oh,
Ooh.
I like that too. That's making my eyes go kind of wonky. It's like is it making anybody else's eyes look like the
Yes.
stripes are
They look
wavy,
like
but they're not?
zippers.
They are
look
wavy.
like zippers.
They are zippers, but
Yeah.
they're
It looks like they're wavy, but they're not.
yeah,
They're straight.
Ooh.
Ooh, they're actually straight. That is messing with my eyeballs, but I like that. That's pretty. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I like that too.
Oh, I like that. The red stripe is pretty cool.
And the checkerboard behind. Ooh, what's the chat saying on this one? Funky. It is pretty funky.
I think she was saying funky for the other one.
Yeah, why did my thingy? Okay, there it goes. Yeah, for the one that was like messing with my eyeballs. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's go one stitch shorter. I think it's because of the red and the green that I chose for this.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
That's different. That's funky. That is just. I can see like a bunch of little.
That one's really wavy.
Ah.
It's one of those things back in the 90s when they would say blur your eyes and you could see a picture. I never got those to work, but that's what
wants to know. So that chart can be round or flat?
Yes. It's got a button right here in the center, or right here, like after all your colors. Y'all can't see me pointing at the screen. Okay, up here, after you enter all your colors, right beneath it, it says type of knitting, but you can use it for crochet as well. Flat, so back and forth, and then underneath it you can click circular. And so if you're working in the round, that's the pooling that you'll get with that same stitch count. So that there is if you're working in the round.
Wait, how did you change it to be working in the round?
Do what?
How did you change it to see what it looked like in the round?
Underneath where you're putting in your numbers. Did you see it?
Yes, now I do. Yes,
I still like that one there.
I do too.
That one's really cool.
I like that one. And
this one, when I did circular, it looks like it's got a red background with white and green squigglies on top.
That's what I see. Okay. Yay, Mama Riz is back. Welcome back.
Hey, Mama Riz.
Hey, Mama Riz.
I told you we'd still be here.
I did too.
There's another circular one. It made the stripes go the opposite way. Okay, let's go back to flat.
Ooh, that's a weird one. Okay, this is going to give me more than 3 whites. So I make them, you said to do half double?
I would back out. So it's going to give you more than 3. So I would back out 2 so that the middle one is a half double. Just because, or you can do it on the last one. Either way. Whichever.
Or make them a little looser.
Yeah, or you can do that. Crafty Ann says it's almost midnight. She has to be up at 4, so she will see us later. She will absolutely be back. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Crafty Ann. And thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Yeah. Karen, can I drop the link for that again? Absolutely. It is also in the description box. But I will drop it right here. There you go. I like that one right there. So, for anybody that wants to know, yes, Hobby Lobbies. I love this yarn metallic. Will pool.
Yay!
And check out that sparkle.
That's awesome.
Sparkly. And that one was with a stitch count. Where was it at? That one has a stitch count of, that was 70, but I could also do it smaller and get the same. Ooh, there was that one again. There's the one with the checkerboard. I like that one too.
We're not seeing it.
Oh yeah, because I stopped sharing.
Yeah.
My bad. There you go. I like that one too. I don't know which one I like better.
I like that one. That's my
I think
favorite
that
one.
one would look really cool, like, because it's going to be 2. So each little green box would be 2 stitches and 2 high. So it'd be a little tiny box, and then the white underneath it would be the same. Now with this one, to get this effect, though, I'm going to tell y'all straight up, you will have to get, for it to not look wonky, you'll probably have to make sure you end each color right when the next color starts. But it probably wouldn't be that hard with this particular yarn because it's such a short color change. It would probably be pretty easy to adjust your tension and make it work. I like that one. Marissa, sparkle is life. It's so pretty. Okay. What else can I play with? Oh, I didn't do that one yet. Or did I? No, I didn't. Oh. Okay, we got one more Hobby Lobby one. And again, if anybody in the chat has been working on one, if you want us to check out what your color pooling, just let us know. We can drop it in there for you.
Yep, just give us colors.
We just need your colors and your stitches. Susan wants to know, Dawn, is it raining there?
Not anymore. Today was a little bit, but it is drying up until next week. And yeah, so next time I'm back at Pam's, I will bring the rain for you.
Woohoo! Okay, let's see here. And your hook and the number of colors that you can get will make a difference. The more colors you can get, the more saturated your pooling is going to be. Does that make sense?
As far as the color transitions?
Where it's going to be more...
yeah, more color changes closer together.
Okay, so like this one here, it made my pattern more defined because I went down a hook size. So my pattern is more defined because I was able to get more green and more red in each section.
Okay.
Mama Riz wants to know, does our yarn pull or does it have to say pulling on the wrapper?
It does not have to say pulling on the wrapper. That is what we are testing out today. All of the yarns that we have been using, or I should say none of the yarns that we've been using, with the exception of one, said pooling. Like this one was the Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn in metallic, and it does not say color pooling.
And neither does the Craft Smart Value Multi. Does not indicate any color pooling on here either. And I was able to accomplish this so far.
See, that's looking really good.
Which I should go back to, but I wanted to see Hobby Lobby. I have the sock yarn here. And
oh yeah, try out some of the different ones.
I was able to, here's the cream part. So it is the same distance. And then the colored portions, all of the colored stripes are also,
equal.
yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. in the camera. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to knock you around. But if you and lining them up, they're all the same as well. Like, so I know.
And that's good. It's good if they're consistent.
But they are. All of the colors are. So I do want to see how this is going to come out. However, they're very long, as you can see. They're very long. Like very long.
Very long color changes. And that's why I wanted. Karen says so. The more colors, the more you count. Yes, sort of. Okay, so like with this one here, Elizabeth, is it says color pooling. This is Red Heart, but that's the only one that we've done tonight that actually says pooling. Let me show y'all this one again. Okay, so I've been using this. This is just a piece. This is just a whip. So I've been using this so that I don't have to keep doing my little test swatches. But to get started, you'll chain through your entire color sequence one time, and then you work a single crochet in it. And then you'll go back and count each single crochet per color. And that's how you get the numbers that you drop into the chart. Mama Riz says she has seen that yarn that says pooling, like the Super Saver, but never knew what it meant. You're teaching me. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. So does everybody know how to do your little test swatch? Or do you need me to show you again? Mama Riz said I was a pretty bad student. I just went to school for choir and to visit with friends. So let me know if y'all want to see that part again. And I don't even know how many colors this yarn has. It just looked really pretty. Because we went through Nancy doing it a while ago. But I will be happy to do it. She says, oh, and I was also the class clown.
Not Mama Riz. I was the quiet one. I was the quiet one.
Gotta watch out for them quiet ones. Karen says, so won't most of Hobby Lobby's striped colors work then? Probably. It just depends on how long the color change is. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to get one of the self-striping ones and see if you can get it to color pool and make a cool pattern. Because you might be able to get it looking like checkerboard or something. But this one, put it back up here.
Thank you, Mama Riz.
See this one here
Thanks to Pam.
that's up on the screen now? Yeah, it is looking really cool, isn't it? She's talking to Nancy, telling her it's looking cool. So the one that's on the screen right now is an I Love This Yarn metallic in the Christmas. So that one is just 2 stitches per color. Karen says, I have lots of that yarn. Oh, me too. I have a lot of Hobby Lobby yarn because I bought a lot of it when it was on clearance. And then I bought some at for a lady that was selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and she was selling a lot of it, and so I bought it. So, okay. So I'm going to see what this one does, because it's pretty, and I want to see how it would pull, because it's got a bunch of different colors. Like a bunch of different colors.
Mama Riz says, Pam, you can tell people there's an entire mathematical graph you made to create your scarf, then charge like $200.
There you go. Like, yes. I had to do algebra and geometry And then I even had to bust out some calculus. So
And a protractor and a compass.
Don't forget the trigonometry.
yep, we had to do all the math. Okay. Hakuna Matata. Let's turn the page. Now let's backtrack. What's over there? That's what it says. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Oh, yes, it's our problem free. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna.
When
Matata.
I was a young mortal. Okay, brown.
Hot damn, Elaine is here.
Well, hello.
Welcome
And
in.
Susan saying, please show again. Okay, I'll do that. Let me do this right here. One green. Ooh, green one. I will go back and then I will do that. Mama Riz, I don't know how people get paid for their time crocheting. It seems difficult. Some
They
people will
don't.
pay, most people don't.
Yeah, some people will, some people won't. Like the last couple of days, someone has paid for something that I didn't think that they would pay that much for. But if somebody wants something and they can't make it themselves, they will pay for it.
I don't know what color that is. We're gonna call that.
Because I've had people, have me price blankets, and I come back with $200-300, and they're like, "Okay, thank you. I'll get back with you," which means they're not coming back.
Means peace out.
When I say I'll get back with you, they're not coming back.
Nope.
But when someone asks a price and they're like, "Okay, can I pay right now?" Okay. So you just have to find that person that actually wants that product and wants it done right, and they found the person in you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does to me.
1, 2,
And I
So-
found some stuff sells better than others.
8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. I found that those large stuffies, I didn't think they were that popular. I've seen them all over TikTok and stuff, but I've never made one myself until I got that yarn.
Maura says she only makes gifts for loved ones because she'd be broke if she charged because she's super slow crocheter. I've gotten faster. I used to be super slow, and I don't know if it was that I was so slow or if it was just I had so much other stuff going on that it seemed to take me forever to finish a project. Because every time I would bust it out, whether it be the ex-hubs would be like, baby, let's go for a ride. I'd be like, don't you see me crocheting? Or I would sit down to crochet, he'd be watching sports or hunting or whatever. And then, like, I start doing that. And then he's like, what are you doing? You're ignoring me. Dude, you're watching TV. Leave me alone.
I like Steve's comment. Anything will sell if you find the right audience. It's hard to sell sand to a man in the desert.
True.
But I bet you he'll buy some water.
Right.
You just have to find the right item, the right audience.
Crowd. Okay, so we're gonna call that.
I've been doing good the last couple months. Mama Ruth says my hubby comes from a very hardworking family, and he is too. My dad would pay people to do everything for him. He could. He would say, "Why would I deprive someone from making a living and do myself?" And Karen says, "I don't like to take orders. Want to do on time, or I will have to crochet. So I do for family and friends. And Mama Riz says hubby is frugal and likes to do stuff himself.
This one has a lot of color changes.
I like the colors in that. That's a pretty color. So
Yeah,
what
and
you're
a lot
doing,
of it.
you already have a base, and then you're with the new yarn, you're just doing single crochets to see how many.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh,
I don't keep having to do a test swatcher. Yeah.
gotcha. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Because you already have the base, you just have to do a single crochet on top of that.
Yep.
Gotcha. You're so smart. I would have been doing all kinds of swatches.
Pro tip, here you guys go. Don't start a new one. You could just use that one.
See, that one had a long one. Okay, so I don't even know. That's not the same. Is that the same as this one? Yeah, we'll say so.
I don't know. Karen says, do on my own time or I will hate to crochet.
True.
Yeah.
Karen says, mine looks like Christmas trees in the green.
Ooh.
Mhm. Yep. I got that when I was making it. When it was, yeah, you make the little trees, like it with the white and the green.
Oh, in the ads, you guys. I got the ads.
Okay. Wow, this one. Whew, this one's gonna take a lot of counting. This one has a really long color change. I haven't got back to the beginning.
Yeah, that's the problem with that kind.
Okay, so that was green. Brown, green. What the heck, Ola? Okay. I mean, look, I haven't even got to the, look how many, okay, so here we are. I haven't got through the whole color palette yet. I haven't got through the color sequence repeat yet.
There's more colors in that.
Yeah.
It just, yeah. Like, because now we're going to this tealy color, green, and then it goes back to purple, to blue.
Mama Riz says, I wish I could teach my dogs to crochet. They do nothing all day but sleep.
Okay, so
Puppy sweat shop.
we're gonna pull this one back out. I'm gonna say that this one probably will pull. However, it has got a really, really, really long color sequence because this right here is how many color changes I'd already done.
Oh no.
And it had not started the repeat yet.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
So that would be do you really want to sit there and count that or no?
Just crochet it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Karen
one
said
is that
also
one?
they saw if you're off a stitch, pull back, tighten or stitch. Right.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. What I did since I did it with the single crochet, if I'm off a stitch, I will just back up and do a half double if I need it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
for Pam's suggestion, sometimes I do a half double and sometimes I tighten it just to get the extra stitch that I need.
that, yep, and I do that on the end of the row. Okay, let me grab one of these big bad boys over here. because Miss Susan wanted to see the start again. So let me get one of these thingamabobbers out here. Here you. Oh, I'm knocking off signs. Alrighty. Whoa. Now I'm throwing it on
Mama Riz says, Pam, that's a big no. I'm gonna be like my daddy and pay someone to do it.
Yup. I don't blame you. But I had high hopes for that one pooling, and I bought 4 of them. Okay.
It's still pretty colors though.
Alrighty, so we're going to bring that up over here. I'm going to make myself big for Miss Susan. She wanted to see how to get started on it again. Clickety-doopity-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, because I'm just here rolling along. I keep
Okay.
rolling.
So to get started on how to do your test swatch, you want to do a chain through your entire color sequence. Can y'all see me?
Yes, I can see you. But can they see you?
I hope so. And this part doesn't matter how many chains you got. You just want to go through your entire color sequence. And I did not worry about it not pulling on that very first row, like not being, because I went back and added faux fur.
Chris K, did I miss this Jeopardy question, Pam?
Yes, you did, but I will show it here in just a second if you would like for me to. Give me just a second here. Okay. So I've gone through the entire color sequence. I know this one is green, white, red, white, green, white, red, white. And let me drop this question right quick from Miss Chris. So the answer in the category is alliteration. And it is, after rehab for substance abuse, many find it beneficial to temporarily live in one of these residences. And remember, alliteration is, it begins with the 2 words, begins with the same letter or sound.
You know, my work looks so different on screen than it does in front of me.
It does, yeah. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go back through and you're going to work a single crochet. And you can go ahead and go through your entire color palette again, or your color sequence again. Or you can go all the way to the end of your chain, however you want to do it. This is just for your test swatch so you can get your colors. I don't usually count, or I haven't been, I say not usually, I haven't made that many projects, but I have not been using my first row to count my number or my stitches because my tension tends to be different on rows 2 than it is going into the chain.
Good chain, same here.
So I mean, if you wanted to do a border on your project, you could do that first. You could do like a border, could do like a however wide you wanted your project, you know. Once you got your stitch count, you could do like a solid thing of white or a solid thing of green or whatever, and then you could just start with your right on the edge with the color that you wanted to use. And then you wouldn't have to worry about it because your pattern would start off right at the first. And Chris says clean cottage or halfway house. Ooh, I didn't even think about clean cottage. So let me go ahead and drop that answer since she has given her answer and others were already here. And the answer was, what is a halfway house or halfway home? Or a clean cottage would also work. So there you go. Steve says halls of Congreve, but that doesn't fit the alliteration. Exactly.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what the halls of Congreve is, but it doesn't fit alliteration. That part I did know. Unless it's a type of a halfway house or a facility that he knows. Oh, it was missing. Now that makes sense. The halls of Congress.
Okay.
Steve bringing the jokes. And this yarn here that I'm working with is the same as what Miss Nancy has got. Do. What are you it about, Dawn?
Well, you know, I just over here making up my own things. And what I did was counted the chains, not the single crochets. So I went back in and adjusted it to the single crochets. And it is not looking like what it should.
But now, how many is your? Here, let me bring up your. We're still on screen share, so hold on. No, we're not.
Oh no,
put your screen share back up if you wanna. Huh?
Sure. Yeah. Because I went and I changed it and I did that other color. So when I went back to this color, but clearly, if I'm counting, like I have all these half stitches. So do I count those as one or?
Let me see.
Because you can see it's giving me a cool pattern there, but that is not what this is working up to look like.
Right. And I think I know what the problem's going to be. But let me let me well, I got this sitting here. Okay, so then Susan, after you go through your entire stitch palette here, then you go through and you count them. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 white. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in the red. Then I have 3 white. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the green. And then I would drop those numbers into the color pooling to see how those stitch counts. And then each time I get to those colors, I would make sure that I kept those same stitch counts. So let me share Dawn's screen here. Okay, so Dawn, up there at the top where it's blinking, how many stitches does that say?
36, which is what I used.
So you got 36 single crochets going across, or you have
No, she has 37.
Okay, so now if you type it, there you go. That's what your 37, that's what you're getting with what you're doing, or what you should be.
That is what I'm getting.
So if you take out one stitch and start over, or take out your one stitch on the color pooling thing. Make it be 36 so it gets the pattern that you were wanting to use. So is that what you wanted it to do?
Nope. I was just playing around to see what it would do. So it could do whatever it wants to do.
Okay. So if you wanted to take that out, I mean, you could keep going up and down. How many skeins of that do you have?
3.
Oh, okay. So you could even go wider or skinnier, either one. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. So play around with it. Just keep adding one and then let's see what kind of cool thing. Ooh, chevron on the diagonal.
See, that's worth frogging for.
Yeah, because see, then you put your
Then I
chevron
could
and it
do a
looks,
hat.
yeah, and it looks corner to corner without having to go, wait, you're circular. Put it back
Yes, I
flat.
just want to see if it went in circular. Yeah, in
Okay, so
flat.
you would have to work that in the round, yeah.
Yes, but I could make a hat.
True.
And
You would need
fit
to
that
go,
back.
yeah. Rudy's saying it's 11:13. It is 11:15 here as well.
Wait, but in a hat, I would need
At
what is
least.
it? 120 stitches. What is it?
What size hook are you using?
A 4mm. I could go up a hook size.
I usually use an I or a J. I use I, J, or K, and I get anywhere from 60 to 72 for a hat. But that's with a 4-weight using those hooks sizes. So you would have
and
to.
a 4 is a G. A G.
G.
H-I. Yeah, so that's what we're saying. If I go up a hook size to a 5.
You would just have to, however many stitches you normally do for your hats with your favorite hook.
So I want to each.
Yeah, I started the crown.
How wide is, I do too. How wide is your, but if you're going to do color pulling, you could either start at the crown and work down, but your top part's not going to pull, or you could do bottom up and then cinch it at the top. How wide is what you're doing right now? You said it's as wide as the length of the yarn, right? Wide as the skein?
Yes, I would guess, I have a ruler, but I could guess 12 inches. 12,
and it's
10 inches.
That's 37 inches. I was just going to say, if you like used it as your ruler and put it up on your head and.
Here's my ruler from Granny D. It's only 6 inches.
I was going to say, you could put it up on your head. You could put it like from over on your ear, and then if it goes over to one eyebrow, move it over to that eyebrow. And we could get like a rough estimate of how big.
We have 9.5 inches here.
9.5. How big around is your noodle?
Like, oh, here, you guys, I made a hat today. I did the Yarn Addicts, the Crown Jewels beanie.
Okay, hold up. Let me.
So
I'm forgetting that they can't see what I can see. Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Nobody can see what I can see. Okay, now we can.
So here's the Wand Addict. The Wand Addict. I keep wanting to do that to him. Juan, the Yarn Addict, he released a tutorial called the Crown Jewels. Sorry, I did not weave in my end. Don't look at that.
Don't worry. How many is your final stitch count around, and what size hook did you use?
I used a 5.5mm, and it's 60 stitches.
Okay.
You recommended a 6mm, but I could tell that was going to be too big for me.
Okay, so yeah. So 60 is what I normally, depending on what size hook I'm using, it's anywhere from 60 to 72, because I do crochet super tight normally. Although I have found with the Odysseys, I do have a looser tension, and I crochet more in line with what most patterns recommend. Like, so I guess it's more of an, I don't know the word. I always lose my word when I'm trying to say that. I won't say crochet more accurately, but with them, it helps me.
You're at the same gauge that they are.
Right. So now, I used to make all of my hats were 72. If I'm using my Hobby Lobby hooks, my hats are 72 because I crochet tighter with those than I do with the Odyssey. With the Odyssey, most of my hats are now 60.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I crochet super tight. So, like, I can use a K hook from Hobby Lobby, and all of my hats were 72. Now I'm using a J, and I'm 60, and I could probably even go down to an I, and the 60 would still fit. So, if you switch to that hook size that you made that hat in, if you're wanting to make a hat, I would use the same size hook that 60 is what you're going to use to make it fit. and then you can see what kind of color pooling effects you can get with that. And while you've got that swatch there, I would just not back it out. I would just go ahead and do a row of single crochet using the hook that you want to use through your entire color sequence, and then we'll drop that. We'll share that screen again, and we'll drop that into the pattern pooling website, and then we can see how it's going to pool if you wanted to work in the round with around 60-ish. And we can go up to 62, 63, or drop it down to 59, whatever, to get the effect that you're wanting to get.
Well, I put up 60 right now. If you want to share the screen again, I'm doing that. We could see right now. At 60 in the circular. Oh, it's striping.
But that's with using that little hook that you've got.
Oh, the 4 mil. Yes.
Yes. You would need to go to the hook size that's going to be able to fit.
I got it. Ah, gotcha.
So you can either take that swatch that you've got right there and see how many it would take to go with the hat that you made earlier. Like how many of those would you have to do to get the hat, and then we could kind of guesstimate as to how many stitches you would need. We could do that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be double this. So 37 and 37 is a lot. I can't math right now.
74. 74.
Yes, ma'am. 74.
But it would be double because that right there is laying across half of it.
That is double because this was what I just said.
Is that laying on the hat? Do you have it laying on the hat?
No, I have the hat right here. Oh, they can't see us again.
I know. I can see you, though. So is it going all the way across? Is that halfway across?
Yes.
Did it make it all the way across the front?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So go back to your thingy over there where you have 60 and just up it to like 74.
Yes.
And then we can play with it from that.
Now this was where it got down.
If you go up or down. Yeah, we don't have to. You can work it. Okay, so there you go. So if you worked it in the round as is, that's what you're going to get. Now you can
It's
add
exactly like this, though. It's exactly like what I came up with.
Now add a stitch.
But we needed to add, yeah, I did it at 36, and then we counted, I did it at 37. I had made it at 37, but when I had put it in, I put it at 36. So,
So now just go up at the top and say 1 stitch longer.
Okay. Now,
and just keep going. And then now you can go 1 stitch longer again. And you can just keep adding a stitch. We won't go too far because you don't want it to get too big. So there you go.
That's the one I wanted.
So 77 would give you that.
77 with a 4mm hook.
And then if you think you can go less than, you can always drop the stitches back down if you're wanting to work in the round. Now, click on the flat back and forth. You can still make a hat with it.
Yeah, you just sew it up the side.
Or you just slip stitch and then chain 1 and turn. You still don't have to sew.
That's true. That's true. Yes.
But then you can play with your stitches too. So take it down a stitch. If you think 74 is going to be too big, or 77, and keep dropping it down 1 stitch at a time.
I see no difference between this and this.
I don't either. Not really. And then there you go. So now you can do stripe. But that's if you're working it in the flat. So if you wanted to work it in the round, circular, you would do 77 to get that one.
Yeah, the pattern isn't really changing from, it's just cycling through 3 different ones. We're back at the stripies.
Yep.
I hope we didn't confuse you guys too much. Sorry, just playing around with what we can do here.
Oh my goodness, y'all, we've been going on for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all found this like entertaining or interesting.
It was very
Educational.
educational to me.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to
I learned something new.
drop this back down for a second, and Nancy, show us what you got so far.
Let me finish this row. Got 3 more stitches.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And I think it's really cool that all these, to find out that these yarns, if they will or won't pull.
There we go.
Oh, let me make you big. Karen said it's something fun and new. Mama Riz said she loves learning. You're welcome. So that's going to look cool because, see, then now it's going to start tapering back down because you're at the little white bits.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's going to start squishing it back down into a point.
Making this diamond in here.
Yep. Yep. The green's going to start going back down, and then you're going to get 2 more of the multicolored green. Yep. Those 2 are going to start coming in. And your red will start tapering back out.
But I don't know how much I can make with this little guy.
Well, you still got quite a bit, maybe. If nothing else, when you get to the end, you can steam it up and make a cowl.
Yeah.
Or a scarf.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, and here's what I was saying. Like, I just added fur. So it didn't matter that I started with a single crochet.
Mama Riz, I don't know how long it's gonna be with this because I only have one, and this is what's left of it. So we'll continue until I finish it off.
And then you can show us what it looked like. Okay, so this is what I did on the end of mine. I added faux fur. And you can't see it, but that's sparkle yarn in there. You can't see it at all. But it's there, I promise. It had a little bit of sparkle. Like iridescent-y sparkle. But it was a 3-weight. And I didn't want to use this faux fur by itself. So I just added that to it.
I always add my acrylic yarn when I'm making the hats. With acrylic yarn, I added the same color to the faux fur.
Yep.
Because the faux fur is not as thick.
With the last one I made, I used it wasn't a blanket. It was a blanket yarn, but it was a thinner blanket yarn. It wasn't a super bulky one. And I did a couple of rows of that, and then I just added the faux fur on the edge. Zach said, confession to make, I just woke up, had a quick nap. But Elizabeth says, what? I held a piece of the faux fur and a 3-weight yarn together, and then I crocheted them together because, as you see with the faux fur, you can't see your stitches, so you just had to feel for them. So like right there it is. Where to find out where to put your hook, but it just made it a little easier. Oh, look, see, there's a little sparkle. Can you see it? Right there. No, you still can't see it. It's there, I promise. But anyway, so that's what I did. I just added a little bit of fur to it.
So
and this one, yeah, this one's pretty much identical to the one that I sold, with the exception of it's 2 stitches wider. Because I did 1 extra stitch with the green and 1 extra stitch in the red, just because I used a different hook. Alright, was it mosaic? Oh, everyone making last year? Quite a few people were doing mosaic. Yep, I have made mosaic. I know a couple years ago too it was a moss stitch. But this yet I had decided to try this color pooling. And y'all, Red Heart saw my video that I posted on Instagram, and they asked me if they could share it on their media, and I was like, yes, please.
That's great.
I'm so
I haven't
excited.
seen that they've shared it, but they asked if I cared if they did, and I'm like, no, go for it. But yeah, I do have a lot of mosaic patterns that I've yet to make. Zach said he's worked 10 hours today. He was tired. And Zach says, I always feel bad falling asleep watching a live. Don't. I fall asleep all the time watching lives. That's Dawn. I fall asleep to West Coast Wednesdays every week.
That's the schedule. Yes.
Marissa says, you're an influencer.
She is. Absolutely.
But I just think the color pooling is cool.
What
It
hook
is.
I wanted to try
what hook
it.
did you use again?
Do what?
What hook did you use on yours?
I used, on this one, I used a J.
Okay.
6.0.
This is HIJ, so it's two hook size higher than mine.
Mom Marissa says she does too. She's just grateful we can't hear her snore.
Oh.
Steve says it's only bad when you fall asleep on your own live. Hey, I've been there and thought I was going to do that one time. Actually, it wasn't my live, but I was on panel. I was like, okay, I got to go. I'm falling asleep. I'm sleepy. But so far, I have not. That's not to say that I won't, but I haven't as of yet. But yeah, so I want to play around with the color pooling and see what other projects I can do. I would like to make a blanket. That's when I bought all of this yarn. My intentions were to make a blanket, and then I didn't. I started it.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled for the Red Heart share. I'm so excited for you, Pam. That is really awesome.
Yeah, I was super duper excited because I shared one where I was in progress, and they asked if they could share it, and I was like, sure. And then today at work, I got a little notification from Insta, and I went and looked, and it was them. They saw the completed one that I did, where I'm like frolicking in the backyard being silly.
I love that video.
Yeah.
So, but yep. And I was like, sure. The one where I have the hat on that looks like a crown. Elizabeth said she saw someone do that and her head was nodding and felt so bad, but I had to giggle. I have been watching somebody's live and I'm like, please call her. Somebody call her and tell her it's okay to end the live. But she was nodding off. Yep. Oy. Mama Riz says, I'm going to be an influencer. Maybe. That would be awesome. I would love it. That would be really cool. Okay, we're going to stop that screen share. Put us back equal. Boop. And y'all, I'm sorry I kept y'all. We went 30 minutes over from what we've been trying to stick to.
Don't be sorry.
Oh,
We did also.
I wonder if this would pool.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty. I don't know how long these color changes are. Oh, how pretty would that be?
So pretty.
That's the Picasso. Oh,
I wanna know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all know what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. I'm gonna be testing this bad boy out. I forgot I had it laying there. Ooh. Elizabeth says her boss gets so mad when I fall asleep at work. All right, y'all. Elizabeth says, I am in love with that yarn. I have not worked with it yet, but isn't it beautiful?
It is. I've been drooling over it, dreaming about it.
And somebody said that they had got their the other one back in stock. I haven't I didn't go look. I resisted. Steve says, Oh, I can, Chris. She said I can take the answer down. I thought I already did that. Hey, Lisa. My bad. I thought I did that a while ago.
Hey, Lisa.
Reef says I asked him to get a full size couch because I can't sleep on the love seat. Ah, too funny. I was gonna show y'all one that is not a good one for color pooling because it's laying here. I just have to get the stuff that I stacked up on top of it off of it. Okay, this one, cakes like this, which have really long color changes, these are not good for color pooling because they're designed to just gradually flow into the next color on their own. So something like this would not be good for this project because it's a self-striping. Just in case you wanted to know.
I pulled out this to see how it would go also, because the sparkly, and you can see how long the color transition.
But you know, that's a thin one too, isn't it?
It is like thin. Yes, it's a sock weight, one weight.
Yeah, because I got a sparkly one over there that I got from them too. Well, it's the same. That's the Universe, right?
Yes. Yes. So
Universal. Is it Universe or Universal?
Universe.
Yeah, because I have the Universe Christmas, but it gradually changes and it's got a bunch of sparkle in it too.
Yeah, I like the Christmas, but of course I like the Halloween better. But I would make this work for Christmas because it has enough green to. I think I could. Yeah.
But if you wanted to make, say, like a blanket with the self striping, I guess it would depend on how wide you made it and what size hook. Again, it could get a really cool herringbone look, or what was the other one? Oh, what was the other one? We just discussed it. Was it the herringbone? No, houndstooth. Yeah, it was the herringbone, not the houndstooth. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was right the first time. So, yeah. So it just would depend on if you could do like if one color change was shorter than the width of the row, then you could try to work it up to color pool.
Yeah, that'd be.
But it would take some finagling
and lots of patience.
Yep.
I don't know if I got that much patience.
Elizabeth says she has lots of cakes like that are old cupcake and mandala. Yep. But we started talking about. So that is kind of my plan for 2024 is I'm going to use up some of this yarn that I got sitting around here. Let me switch my camera back to the other one. Oh, I can never remember which one it is. This one. Ha! It's not that one. That's the one it already is. Okay, why didn't you go to that? This one? That one. Monroe says, I'm thinking a top and 3-berry pooling. That would be pretty cool. See, now I'm going to bust out all my yarn. We'll be seeing if it'll pool. Elizabeth used that yarn for a purse for her 8-year-old niece. She cut it apart, rolled up little balls, and changes the color not often enough.
Oh.
Pretty. Okay, y'all. I guess we're going to get out of here. But do y'all want to show what you got done so far?
Let me finish this one stitch.
Okay.
I'm done.
But you're going to redo are you going to redo it?
Yes, I am. Yes.
So you'll have to let us know how it, and show what you're using again. Okay, so you're using the Craft Smart from Michael's, right? Is that where that's
Correct.
from?
Yes.
got some pretty stuff that I got from Michael's. Oh, see, so many that I want to check out to see if they will pull now. I just grabbed a few because I didn't know who all would be here, if anybody in the chat would want us to check out their yarn. Hopefully y'all will find that plan pooling website super fun. I have had a lot of fun with it now that I finally made myself sit down and attempt to learn how to do it. So Nancy, now that you got the stitch count down, is it easier than you thought it would be?
Yeah.
And I'm sure if I sat down and made myself learn how to do it with the moss stitch, I'm sure I could figure it out. But I just found that it was just so easy with the single crochet that I didn't have to worry about the moss stitch. Moss stitch is supposed to help keep it a little more forgiving as far as keeping your color changes consistent. But I'm like, single crochet, and then if I need a little extra, just back it up and do a half double.
I've been doing either half double or tightening it up if it's too long.
Yep. And see, and that's what I did. And I found that it did not affect my finished project at all. Like,
there's about 3 half doubles in here. You can't see where they are.
Same. See, like back here, y'all can't see. Y'all can't tell that there's a couple of half doubles hidden up in here. And it didn't affect my, like, width or anything.
I'm just like Pam.
Oh, Mama Riz, thank you. Hold up. This deserves this right here. Who wanted the Earl dance?
Tank.
Woo! Go Earl! Go Earl! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo woo! Thanks, Earl. And I'm gonna give you this one too. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna switch my camera.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my headband back on because my hair was falling down.
Okay, not too bad.
See, mine's very thick. It's very wide. It's very wide for a scarf.
If anything, I can make it into a. Hold on, I pulled the stitch out. No, I didn't. That's good. I can make it into a.
Yeah. You should have enough to do a cowl. Elizabeth says she appreciates me teaching, her brain is full and won't remember, but she'll buy a pooling scarf someday. You never know, I may have plenty of them. So, I mean, I've got plenty. I'm not lacking in the mistletoe at the moment. I have plenty.
And since you already know the stitch amount, you can just whip those out quickly.
Exactly. And I probably would just start with the fur. I did these at the end, but Lisa says to Dawn, love your beanie, Dawn.
Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, do you want to drop Juan's tutorial? You are more than welcome. Drop that in the chat if anybody wants to go check it out. And if y'all haven't checked out Juan, he's got a great little channel. Moonrose says, got to go. Bye, all and host.
Good night.
Bye, Moonrose.
Mama Riz says, I can't even watch Jeopardy. My brain is way too full. I feel you. I feel like that some days. It's like some days I'm like just trying to find the word. It's like there's too much stuff in my brain. Too much. So, but anyway, so next week I'm planning on still being up on Thursday. I'll be off a little bit for the holiday coming up, so I may pop in and do a little pop-up here or there. We'll just have to wait and see. So just turn the notifications on.
Oh, I got the wrong card.
Because I got some projects that need to get started. So Lisa says, Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas, Lisa.
Merry
I see
Christmas.
Chris says he's back now. We get ready to head out, but welcome back. So, Miss Dawn, since you're up top, when is your next live? Do you have one scheduled?
I need to do another members only. I do not have that scheduled yet. And I will be back for Scrap Dolls on Sunday. And then on my channel will be Hobie Bingo is not Hobie Bingoing, but I will still be live on Christmas morning just to hang out. Just hang out. We're going to hang out Christmas morning. We're going to hang out New Year's Day. And so those are scheduled. So it's titled No Hobie Bingo because there's
that works. No. Moonrose says happy ho 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 doll.
Thank you, Moonrose. Happy
And
ho.
Dawn has dropped the link here. I will pop it up on screen. That is for Juan the Yarn Addict's tutorial for the beanie that she is wearing. Karen saying having a Merry Christmas, everyone. All right, Miss Nancy. I know when you're going live, but share it with the viewers.
Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, not Monday. Tomorrow we're going to be doing...
out. Nancy's been doing 25 days of Christmas.
We're going to be making this little guy tomorrow. Little Christmas mouse.
He's so cute.
And he's made in one piece. You don't have to worry about sewing the ears in because you sew it together. And the same thing with his tail. It's part of his bottom. So it's one piece.
Oh, I might
you have to switch colors. That's the only thing. So if you don't want to switch colors, you don't have to switch colors. For his sweater.
Ooh.
You can do it one color.
I like that.
But before I started working on it, I thought the ears would work separately and stitched on. But they said, oh, now you start doing the ear. Like, really? So it's on there. It's part of him.
See, that's what I like. I like that when you don't have to sew at the end. That's my favorite kind of amis because Karen said my kitty cat needs one. He probably does.
This one is going to his new home tomorrow. So I have to make more in the morning.
I got a real one in the house that he needs to go play with and take care of business. I have apparently my cats are not mousers. My cats are meow meow meow. My bowl's empty.
But tomorrow I'll be back to 8 o'clock. I only go at 7 o'clock on Thursdays. But yesterday was my last. Today was my last Thursday.
Eastern time.
Yes. 8 Eastern.
Yep. All right, y'all. Well, thanks y'all so very much for coming and hanging out with us. I did not plan to go this long, but I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. And I hope y'all learned something about plan pooling. Again, January, the stitch is going to be the moss stitch. I do have the link for my tutorial in the description box below. If that's not your jam, if my teaching style doesn't fit your learning style, there are loads of other tutorials out there. So find the one that that works best for you. And let's see here. Lisa Knits says, hold up here. She might be doing a live on Sunday her time, which would be Saturday our time. So if y'all want to watch out for that, she did drop her link up in the chat there, so y'all can go check her out. But yeah, so not everybody has the same teaching style, and so find the tutorial that works best for you because the way I'm teaching it to you may not click. whereas somebody else may say something and you might go, aha, I got it. So, or hopefully you can watch my tutorial and be like, ding, 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 yay, I got it. But we're going to be starting on that in January, and I'm just going to be making a blanket. That's my first thing I'm going to be making. And then I'm going to change up my stitches. I may do an entire blanket in the moss stitch, or I may, when we roll over to February, switch it up and do a different stitch and just make it up as we go. Or I might do several different projects at one time, because I want to use up some of this yarn. But that's my plan anyway. So, yeah. I think that's about it.
Well, thank you for having me up. Thank you for teaching us about plan pooling. I was really excited to learn and experiment and see what we could do. And we did. And we'll do some more, you guys.
And y'all, Bridget had some pooling yarn that she wasn't using, and so I sent her some money for shipping. She shipped it to me, so it should be here this weekend, hopefully. So I'm going to be playing with that.
More fun pulling.
Yes, more yarn, and I have no idea what color it is. I'm just excited to get it, to play with it. Lisa said she would love to learn to do the square for the lovies. Yes, and I am thinking. Okay, so I know, I told y'all. Oh, was it laying here? It is not. Okay, so I did the lovey for the Sesame Street. So I am planning at some point during January to do a moss stitch corner to corner lovey type thing that also gets attached to one of the Sesame Street heads, because I told y'all I would do some different blanket styles that y'all could do that. So I've already done the lemon peel, so I'm going to do a tutorial for that at some point during January. I don't know exactly when it will be, but that is the goal that I have set for myself, is to do that. So yes, Zach said he might do a pop-up live tomorrow night, so everybody keep a watch out for that. So, all right, y'all. Thanks y'all so very, very much for coming and hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate you. Thanks to everybody that's been lurking and watching and listening, and thanks for everybody that has been that's going to catch the replay. And Lisa said with the ponytail thing, I got you. Okay. We can do that one time as well. So, let me go over here. And we're going to head out. So y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all around the YT streets. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.